Alright, so what have we accomplished? That is the question. It's been, I think, a month in game time. Yeah, we're on day 20. I think. Day 27. It's been almost a month. I think, right? I think Forgotten Realms 30 days is a month. It's been about a month, and I feel like we've accomplished quite a few things, but not important things. I honestly forget what some of this stuff is. Is this the person who wants... No, this person has their stuff stolen in the Cloakwood, which we can't go to yet. This person's missing boots, which I think I found, but I don't really want to give them back. Because they're nice, like, stealth boots. Which we could always talk to them and resolve it another way, I assume. I'm supposed to be going to the mines. I was supposed to go there a long time ago, but we still need to go, and that's what we're going to accomplish today. Joseph's lost in the mines. He may be a bit too long gone, but we'll see about that. Prism seemed changed after his trip to Everska. Or Evereska. Well, we need to go finish this one. We need to go tell people that Prism is dead. He died making his last work. We don't know where the captain is. Winter wolf pelts. There's someone here in Nashkel who wants to buy them. Don't worry about me. Where was that merchant? There's a merchant somewhere who wants these pelts. Don't worry about me. We're in Nashkel, right? Yeah. Temple, garrison, tavern, manor house. I don't remember who wanted these. Were they in the tavern? I guess we'll just have to talk around. Some merchant somewhere.
I need some help.
Commoner.
You want it? You got it.
So we have a bunch of wool pelts that we need to get rid of now. And I don't remember who wanted them. There's gotta be a merchant somewhere. I know it wasn't the innkeep. No one back here. Alright, so they gotta be... Maybe they're in the other tavern. It was on day 13, so it was pretty
you want it?
early,
you
I
got
guess.
It.
Did I ever go in here? I don't remember these doors being open. Maybe.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, this is just this guy.
You want it? You got it. You want it?
I forgot there's a church here. I kept thinking that's the mayor's house. No, that's a church. It's a big, gigantic church. That way I can revive people if I need to. Oh, there's Oobleck, but you're not who I'm looking for, right?
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
Oh. What bounties are currently unclaimed? The captain of the guard is still on the loose. Keep your blade ready if you get anywhere near him. Very dangerous he is. There's also a bit of foolishness with a local artist named Prism. Stole a couple of emeralds he did. We seek their return, though Prism's fate is of little concern. Oh, well, we're not gonna get those gems back. I don't wanna deprive his work of some pretty emeralds. I don't think it was somewhere in one of these garrisons. I think it was in an inn or something. Any merchants in here? Oh no. I sense a bad sign already. Hello, Volo.
Don't worry about me.
Yes, a tab. Another ale, young miss. I'll be sure to have your funds ready.
Oh boy, it's a bard. And not just any bard, it's Volo. Greetings, fellow traveler, for I see by your garb that you do not call this place home. Sit with me a while and enjoy the atmosphere of this fine fair, while we recount the tales of lands far and far-seeming. I have wandered the width and breadth of Faerun, but yet have I to find such hospitality as that of a simple country festival. You're not even in the festival, buddy. That's like a... not even an hour over. It's a shame that the festivities are marred by the events as of recent, though they certainly put up a brave face, do they not? You look confused, so perhaps you do not know of the local trouble that continues to vex the most gracious people of Nashkel. If you had just arrived, I could, for the price of an ale and an ear, relate what I know. We kinda... everybody in the entire universe has already kinda told us. Should I tell you of their mining difficulties or relate the tale of their unfortunate commander? Now that could be useful information. But I guess we'll go through both. Why not? My companions and I have an interest in the mines. Tell me what you know. The word is that all across the expansive Sword Coast, from the Cloud Peaks to Baldur's Gate, an ore shortage is severely crippling local trade. Bandits, purportedly both human and demi-human, raid caravans, whilst ore reaching its destination becomes brittle and useless following smelting, strangely afflicted by an odd iron-weakening plague. As though this were not cause for alarm in itself, production at the mines outside of Nashkel has fallen, with the substantially lower yields being blamed on nervous workers. Mysterious disappearances of several miners have set the whole area on edge, where something must shift the balance to one side or the other. What about the guard? Well, yeah, actually, we already know all this. But he is telling us a couple of more interesting bits, so... Let me finish my drink, then we can carry on through the wee hours with our tales. Ah. I guess he only wanted to tell me one. Can I talk to you again?
'Tis surprising what one can learn at a simple country fair.
Okay. I hear that Commander Brage of the Omnian Guard has been missing for some weeks now, following a strange alteration in his behavior. Where once he was a well thought of family man, he has turned to senseless mayhem, effecting a rampage the likes of which I have never heard. His fellow soldiers noted nothing out of sorts that could trigger such a transformation, but one notable item seems relevant. If not for the iron shortage, it would have gone unnoticed, but prior to his mad rage, the commander procured a new sword. The importance of this information, I have no way in verifying. Oh no, is this the sword of Masamune? Forced him to start attacking people? Interesting. Alright, well, good luck, Volo. And you as well. I am quite certain our paths will cross again. He has a much deeper voice in this game. We got a bouncer. We got a couple of them. I'm looking for a merchant. Well, either way, bartender, do you sell anything besides ale here? That one other weird bartender.
Some beer for ya.
Give me a drink. What do you got? Oh, that's all you got. Okay. Well. Where is this merchant? Somewhere in here. I don't remember where.
Don't worry about me.
Maybe I can get a clue from when I got certain quests. So that was day 13. When did I talk to the guard? Or Oobleck? 15. Okay. So that means that they are somewhere... They could be like anywhere past Oobleck, because I talked to him first. Unless I just missed them somewhere else. Not sure. I'm thinking maybe I can go up here. That's where I need to go. Unless this is locked. It looks like I haven't gone in here before, though. But they should be labeled merchant, or they have like a unique name. I I'm assuming this is some kind of tomb. Oh. Yeah, a tomb of a game developer, of course. Alright, well I guess we'll just go into the garrisons and see if they're in one of these. So Garrick down there, I don't think he's a merchant though. Oh no, these are the people that kicked me out?
Don't worry about me.
Oh no, it's you, Garrick. Oh, sorry. Bye. I was like, who's this Garrick guy? It's like, oh wait, the guy I ditched on the side of the road. That's just some commoner's house. Merchant. What's in there? I mean, I guess I can look in here. Oh, no, it's the store, duh. Okay, I thought that was another garrison. A little blue thing on the ground. Oh no, that's just a person. They weren't moving. I thought it was an object. To the store! That should be where I can get some more rocks. Hello!
I've got this.
Storekeep. There be a fine-looking pelt, if I have ever seen one. Good on you. Here is a fair price for you. Pleasure doing business with you. It's a lot of U's in there. Sweet. I gained 500 gold. Ooh. Did you take all of my pelts? Or just the one? Just the one. I have more. Oh, he gives me more per pelt? Ooh. Nice. That's a lot of money. I didn't quite... Another thing I need to remember to do before we go to the iron mines again. I skipped an area because I thought I was running out of time. So I need to go back to the waterfall. And fully explore that area. There's a composite longbow. Damage +2. Ooh. That'd be good for Minsk, although... Eventually, I want to get dual axes for him. Because these do 1d8 slashing. That'd be nice. Just do something different. These are one-handed, right? Yeah. Well, we're gonna dual wield some axes, so... I can't... Oh, I'm full. I'm probably full of stuff. Here, have some various gems that happen to be in my pocket. I assume I just sell all these. I don't think I need them. I wish I could sell them all. Alright, I need 2 battle axes. What else? I have to be careful with them because they may break. I think we're good on bolts. I need more bullets. Plenty of those. Anyone need chainmail? Hello, Milford. How's it going? Milford. I said ford, like fording a river. I may need to get chainmail. I'm not sure. Alright, we got our dual axes for you. Yeah! I take that away. Oh, this goes in the offhand. Gotcha. I wonder where you can have 3 quick weapons. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could put... just have all the things in there just to save space. But I'd have to remind him. Dead cat. I guess I'll throw these to me. This is a short bow, right? Yeah, short bow. Boop. Boop. And boop. Okay. We'll keep these just in case we need them, in case something breaks. Short sword. We'll keep a spare. I don't think we need darts, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of those. I don't need another buckler. Got a bunch of gems, and my inventory's full. I have a question if you happen to know the answer.
I've got this.
If I sell from one of the other party members' menus, do I earn less money? I'm not sure if charisma affects things or if it just goes by the highest value in your party. It looks like it's the same for the short sword, so I assume it's probably fine. Missile. We don't... Actually, I don't know if the Traveler's Robe's any good right now for her. Display charisma with the party leader. Okay, perfect. That saves on a lot of time. We don't need that one. I don't need that throwing dagger. Get rid of those. I think we're good now. The autograph's actually worth quite a bit, but I do want to check just very briefly, like, do I need this for something else? It's always useful to check. Is it useful for anything? It can be sold for 25 to any merchant who buys scrolls. And this is in the original. Somebody else will buy it for 50, but that doesn't. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, well, it seems like it's just for something that's not important. I can just get rid of it. Let's see. Short sword. Alright, all my bolts. You need all these. I need to actually buy another stack. And you need to get another sling as well for situations. Yeah, you can use a crossbow, which is pretty cool. But you already have proficiency in other things, but maybe someone else will use this crossbow at some point, so I guess I'll keep it. Potion healing. Just throw that stuff over here. We also have a bolt over here anyway for polymorphing, so we might as well keep it. Anything else? You are not wearing a robe. Apparently you're not wearing anything, so here. It just changes her clothes slightly. I don't think it actually does anything, does it? Oh no, it has a save versus breath, and it has an armor class, so yeah, there you go. What does this one do? Save versus death and some slashing. Okay. Anything else? Oh, sell the darts. Do you buy darts?
Business has been poor with the iron shortage and all.
All right. I could get that longbow for situations. We need another sling for you. You can just double click. Well, that works. You could use a longbow. There you go. And we need a lot more ammo. Okay, let's get, I guess, the full amount. So 180. And you need another 60. 60 rocks, please. Anything useful in here? I don't think so. I think we're good then. Wait, you sell darts, but you don't buy them? You know they're garbage. I guess because they're just not worth anything. They're maybe worth one. What a shame. Oh, wait, what is your other option? Oh, you can identify stuff. Oh. That probably costs too much money. Alrighty, well, I guess I'll just give these back to you. Unless you guys can throw darts. Can you guys? You guys can throw darts? Oh, well, that would have been useful to know. Alright, well, I might as well give them to you guys in case you run out of ammo. Everybody has a helmet who can wear one. I think we're good to go. Oh, the sling. The sling. Here you go. Wait, where'd all those things I bought go? Oh, maybe I didn't actually buy them? I'm not seeing the ammo anywhere. Let's try that again. Maybe I had to click buy after I did this. So that would be 240. Done. Nothing happens. Okay. So I don't think I actually bought any. Oh, I think it's just of 20. Okay, so that means 12. Done. Okay, okay. That's how it works. It's doing the whole stack. That's why I can't buy 200 of them. There we go. I thought it was going by individuals. Okay. So here you go. Oh wait, it was in 80s. I thought these were in 60s. Well, we'll just have to get another few. Stock up on rocks. Okay, so that would be another 4. It's a shame there's no music in here. It's just dead silence while I'm buying all this stuff. Oop. Perfect. You have now a new bow, so we don't need that one anymore. I guess hold on to it, just in case. Though I don't think anyone else here can use a longbow. And I'm
The
probably
customer's
not going to get
always
any
right.
other party members, so maybe I should just sell it. There you go. We'll keep the other stuff in case the iron shortage causes us problems. Oh, darn it.
Don't worry about me.
Cool. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Okay,
Don't worry about
I
me.
think we're ready to go. We got spells memorized, we refilled all of our ammo, so everybody is suddenly useful again, and now we can leave. We're going to specifically walk over here because I think that reduces the travel time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go figure out the whole dead cat situation by going all the way back to that forest that we skipped over because we just didn't have time. And then we're finally, if nothing else pops up and distracts me, we're going to go figure out what's going on with the Iron Crisis. We got to go back over here, I think. Oh, no, here. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this is right.
You want it? You got it.
So I found out that the reason things are in a weird red haze is actually because we're using infravision. Which I wish the game maybe stated that somewhere, because then that would have made more sense why everything's kind of red at night. I thought it was maybe just a weird design choice to see your characters against the backgrounds or something. But nope, that's just infravision, and it's party-wide when somebody has it, so... That would have been good to know. Direwolf. Oh, you need to
You
switch
point,
to melee.
I punch.
Oh!
There we go.
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
Ooh, there's a cave here. We'll jiggle trying to get in there. Time to die, wolves. Easy. What's
I've
in
got
here?
this.
Ooh, a magical halberd. And a tiger cowrie shell necklace. Okay, or cowrie, I think. Well, the halberd's kind of useless, because I don't have anyone who uses halberds.
Don't worry about me.
But I'm not sure if identifying it ups the value or not.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Mira, come on, girl.
I must rest. I have a bad case of armor, chief.
Oh no, they're all getting tired. Alright, well, we'll rest then. She didn't even cast any spells. We just walked 8 hours and everyone's tired. Cowards. So weak. I assume they probably have, like, either They're either easier to hit or they have a lower chance of hitting when they're tired. Probably lower chance of hitting.
I've got this.
Let's go! Ah, gosh, there's a gnat in this room. I noticed it earlier, but it keeps flying around. As soon as I spot it, it's just gone again.
Please, kind spirits. A wondrous ancient oak is in peril.
It was about to be attacked by two who would defile the majesty of nature. They have avoided my charms. It must be stopped, for irreparable harm is done. Would you heed my plea? Only the basest villains would take advantage of a gentle forest spirit. Lead on, and I will deal with them. That sounds like what I would say, probably. I thank you, for although they seem deem of wit, they could still do much damage. This way. Oh, you mean that guy who's punching that tree over there? I think he's playing Minecraft, huh? Hi. Hi.
Hey there. I'm called, this is my brother Crumb.
We think this here is a magic tree. It's all alone up here and so big. Probably got gnomes or pixies or something in it. So we gotta bust it down and take any treasure. Ain't that right, Crumb? You wanna help? It's a big tree. Probably got enough gold for all of us. Oh boy. They're just out here chopping down trees looking for treasure. Let's do it, big fella. Riches beyond the dreams of avarice await, I'm sure. You don't really want to do this, do you? Just think of how beautiful the tree is. It's truly a wonder of nature. Well, if you're not gonna help, I'm not gonna let you sit and watch us do it. You was probably gonna rob us when we're done, weren't you? Me and Crumb don't cotton to bandits one bit, do we, Crumb? What? Alright. Well, you handle him, I'll go after this guy. Meanwhile, you're a better shot, so go after the shield. Actually, shield guy. Yeah, screw him. Throw rocks at him! Oh, I forgot. Just in case, I don't think I changed your AI behavior. Yeah, don't use any of your stuff without me telling you to. Alright, there we go. And you can just be on advanced. There we go. Well, I didn't want to kill him, but they gave me no choice. Okay, it wasn't my fault. Ooh, they had some fancy stuff. A fancy club, a girdle. Alright.
Tell me.
Well,
Don't
hi.
worry about me.
That didn't go as well as I wanted. Thanks be to you. Here is a potion that might help you on your journeys.
Good
I've
on
curried-
you if you saved the day.
I've curried the favor of a dryad in the Cloud Peak Mountains. Something, something, something.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff
Pleasing
of
such
legend.
spirits of
Right,
nature
fool?
will bring me no end of luck. There we go.
Give it to me straight.
I mean, hey, they didn't help me. They just wanted to murder. They wanted treasure and murder, so not my fault. All right, you. We're gonna up your pickpockets in case. Up your lock picking skills. Probably start upping traps and things. Actually, hide and shadows would be more important. Because she fails at this so much already, and she has something that helps her with that, but this seems to be good. And ooh, you get another proficiency slot. You can only have one in each. Okay. I guess in that case... It's kind of a a shame she can't invest 2 into it. It says it's used by classes who can't use the larger bow. She can't actually invest more into it. Okay, I guess single weapon style? I mean, I could go dual wielding for her. That'd probably be decent. She can only get 1 point, which isn't great. Maybe in that case, dual wielding wouldn't be the best for her, because she can only invest 1 point. So basically, she'd just always be attacking with some penalties. -6 is pretty bad. I'm not sure if the bow... I assume it counts as a 2-handed weapon. Unless they don't count toward these. I know it's only melee weapons. Okay. Well, I guess... sword and shield? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You shouldn't dual wield it unless you can actually invest multiple points in it anyway. I mean, she has the backstab, which would help hit, but... I mean, that's not very likely. She's going to be invisible anyway. Pure Thief doesn't get more than 1 point in 2 weapon style. Yeah, so I would have to dual class her into something. Probably, I guess, a Thief Fighter or something like that. And I may have to actually put her mage. I'm not sure if she's specific in something. Well, she's a wild mage, which is different. I can dual class her, right? I just saved before this, so I can always back out. At least I think I did. If I can dual class her, which I'm pretty sure I can, I'd probably do Fighter Thief. And then go for dual wielding, so we'll do that. Oh, she can only dual class as a mage. Oh. I actually can't even, like, back out of this either. Oh, then wait. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just select something, whatever. Just leave me alone. I want to back out of it. Okay.
What do you need?
Okay. Well, I can't actually make her into a fighter, which is a little bit of a shame. So I guess in that case... I could always make her to where she can use this thing. You can backstab for quarterstaff or glove on this game. That is true. However, she can't cast spells if she's wearing any kind of armor, which kind of sucks. Because if you're gonna go dual wielding, or well, if I wanted to do dual wielding, then you know she's gonna run up at them and then get attacked. So, kind of be nice if she had armor. I mean, she would have high dex, but still, some amount of armor would be useful. And I have enough magic people anyway. I wonder if this is a good thing to like, go into scimitars. Because we have one that's kind of cool. Either way, I'm probably just gonna go single weapon style. I mean, geez, imagine if I gave her like a like a spear, like a halberd. I don't think she can though. Yeah, that'd be very weird. But all right, probably just single weapon. Well, there's no real reason not to go sword and shield with her. Because she can only get 1 point anyway. mean, she would have higher chance to crit, but... Might as well get protection against missiles, which she has so little health. That'd be helpful. Well, I'm not sure if traps are gonna be as important right now. Yo, Sutri! What up? We just killed a bunch of goons who were chopping down a tree looking for treasure for a dryad. She's like, please can you make these idiots stop trying to cut down the trees looking for gold? Yeah, I guess I'll go sword and shield. And if I want to, I can always just invest in one of these other ones later. I'm assuming you can get quite a few proficiency things. And she can only invest 1 point, so, I mean, might as well. Because she has a buckler. Yeah. She'll be fine. Violence solves everything. Yeah, well, see, I wouldn't have, like, normally just attacked them.
Don't worry about me.
I said, no, I'm not going to help you cut down the tree. And they're like, oh, so you just want to steal the treasure, huh? I'm like, what? And then they attacked me. So I was just acting in self-defense. Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
You're a queer fellow.
Nope.
Go, go, go!
Nope, nope. Come on, get him.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I like how she just instantly switches with her AI. Get out of here, you gnolls. Sweet. Money. Ooh, grease.
Don't worry about me.
I like the music in most of these areas. There isn't a ton of music, but when there is some. Oh, hi. Stop! You trespassed on our territory! You shall not be allowed to leave until you've paid tribute. We demand 50 gold in tribute. Oh. I mean, these guys are being reasonable, right? They're just like, hey, I'm not gonna allow you to leave until you have, you know, paid us tribute. I'm like, hey, you know what? You're being nice about it, so here, have 50 gold. That's not very much. Bye. I mean, I'm on their land, so, you know. If they didn't just straight up attack me, that would be one thing. I'm just acting in self-defense, you know? It's only 50. 50's not that much. We probably looted about half that much off of the corpses of their comrades below us, so... Just squirrels. So right now we're currently, I know specifically we're looking for someone who has to do with this cat that we already found. There could be some other encounters back here too. Oh. Ooh, another wolf.
Go, go, go!
That right there is another like 500 gold. Or something ridiculous. There's a squirrel just chirping below us. Sweet. Give me that pelt.
You want it? You got it.
Those are worth a ton. I assume there's only so many of those, so you can't grind, but I mean, I could be wrong. They could just keep spawning, so you can come grind. Oh, wait. Ah! The witch has gotten loose! I shall get her, but get her with my teeth.
Go, go, go!
Alright, so this guy's a little mad. So this guy would have attacked us, trying to, uh-oh. Oh, sweet. Here we go. Ooh, there's web. Web's good. Oh, a magical halberd, actually. You pick that up. Hope you can carry it. You're good. Ooh, web. Web's a good one, I think. Because it makes basically just like a big area. Kind of like grease, but it's more like entangle. Eh. Dang gnat. I don't know where this one came from. It's like the middle of winter. It must have come from my plants in the kitchen. Just followed me back here. A web spell creates a many-layered mass of strong, sticky strands, similar to spider webs, but far larger and tougher. The web spell covers a maximum area of about 15 feet, same size as a fireball. Creatures caught within webs or simply touching them become stuck. Anyone in the area has to roll save versus spell with a -2 penalty. If it's successful, they're free to move out of the area. A failed saving throw means that they can't move. Each round that a creature remains in the web, it makes a saving throw. Yeah, I want that. Definitely.
I've got this.
You're so diplomatic. I mean, hey. Like, see, that guy just attacked me out of cold blood. I mean, that's not my fault, you know? But if they just, like, ask, and they're like, hey, you want to use my bridge? Like, pay some money. I'm upkeeping this thing. So, I mean, it's their territory. And, you know, I'm not going to be mean about it. Alright. We can go behind the waterfall. Ooh. Oh, hello. Are you who I'm looking for? Pixie, my cat, she was playing close to the waterfall and slipped. I hope she's all right. Through her tears, the dear child Drienne has asked me to rescue her cat from a waterfall. Although I haven't the heart to tell her so, I fear the worst.
I want my mommy.
It's alright. She's done this before. I guess Daddy will just have to raise her again. Here, you can have this scroll Daddy gave me. I can't read the words yet anyways.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
From the sound of it, this isn't the first time Drienne's cat has died. 9 lives my arse. Give me my own personal necromancer and I'll do the same. She's given me one of her father's scrolls, however. Whatever it is, it should prove interesting. What is it? Ah, protection scroll. Ooh. That sounds useful. It's a set of magical runes imprinted on enchanted parchment. The scrolls are unique in that any class of character can read them, whether adept in magic or not. When they're read out loud, protective magic is released upon the target of the reader's choice. These scrolls have a wide variety of beneficial effects, though care should be taken with scrolls gained from suspicious sources. Alright, so we should identify what that does before we use it.
Don't worry about me.
Maybe you should stop playing with your cat by the waterfall if they keep slipping and jumping in. You can cross over here. It's a very pretty area, though. Look at that. Look at that water graphics. So pretty. I guess we'll go back around this way. At least that cat wasn't a demon in disguise, you know. Could have been worse. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I myself didn't get great sleep, so I I don't know, I feel like, oh my gosh, Nat, out of my face. I feel like I need better curtains maybe, but also I'm getting up at a time where the sun's already up, so I wake up and there's sun peeking out of the corner of my curtain, and it's like, ah! and then I don't get very restful sleep because I sleep past the sun being up. It was much better when I was getting up right around 8 a.m., but now I'm getting up at like 11 to 12. Oh, come on. They're trying, they can't get through the trees.
Don't worry about me.
I want to try to get my schedule back to where it was, though. Again, I mean, this always happens every single time. But what ends up happening is when I get on an earlier schedule, I don't end up streaming like when I want to. I'll end up just not having the energy to stream because I'm just so tired. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Nashkel, which is I don't immediately want to. Because I can see how much it costs to identify these things. And then we'll go solve the Iron Crisis. Trust me. You're trying to adjust to something more sensible like 7. I think 9 o'clock would be fine for me. Or even 8, as long as I remember to do my... As long as I have time to fit everything in the day. I think this time I'm at right now would be fine, like, for streaming. Because right now... if I get up too early, I end up having that, like, that fatigue in the middle of the day. But Ring Fit was helping that. And then at some point, I just, like, wasn't getting great sleep, so I was, like, skimping out on it. Me. And it was cold, and I didn't want to get out of bed. And now I'm, like, a little bit off again. It only costs 100 each to identify these. It's not too bad. It's better than wasting a whole day. I don't need to identify those, though, I don't think. The Girdle of Bluntness. I thought I said bunnies at first. Destroyer of the Hills. Having lost friends and loved ones to a series of raids by hill giants, Gorar the Powerful made it his mission to cleanse his homeland of their presence. It is not known where he acquired this item, but with it, he single-handedly dispatched dozens of the creatures, all the while protected from the blows of their clubs. The remaining giants fled to neighboring lands that lacked a similar champion and did not fare as well. Ooh, +4 versus crushing. That seems nice. No question. These are only worth 1 because I haven't identified them, so I might as well do it. Like others of its type. God, they're like dang gnats like flying into my eyes. Oh my gosh, it's like a jump scare. This is just like a +1. That's a +1. Gotcha. Like, geez, this thing. It must be like a fleck. It's like, I don't know. Oh gosh. Axe. Hey, Axe. I'm being attacked by gnats. Or just the one. They keep flying like toward my eyes and like scaring me. Like, ugh. I think they're attracted to like the reflection off my glasses lens or something. Or just because I'm breathing. They like carbon dioxide from what I've noticed. It's a bunch of money. How are you doing? You're playing... Yeah, you're playing a Relicta. I think that's how you say it, Relicta? Puzzle game. How are you enjoying it? I'm not wearing a girdle, so I shall wear that. Girdle's such a fun name. Anything? Oh, I do have other things to identify. Do they appear in this list?
I've got this.
If I do have to select a character. I do. Okay. Identify those. Protection from Undead Scroll. Protects them from all physical attacks made by undead, such as ghast, ghosts, ghouls, skeletons, wraiths, zombies, and so on. Doesn't provide protection against magical attacks, though. I mean, that seems useful. The only thing that kind of sucks is I'm already... I mean, I can make them run, so... Supposedly. Interesting puzzles, a lot more sweary than you were expecting. Oh my. Heavy halberd, the Chesley Crusher. First wielded by the much maligned Ensign Chesley of the first exploratory fleet of Waterdeep. This famous halberd has been passed around for generations. For generations! But only those strong enough to carry its considerable weight. The iron haft of this heavy pole arm makes the weapon slow and unwieldy, but its sheer mass smashes skulls and shatters limbs. Well, that's cool. But like I said, I don't have anybody who can use these. The only thing I could do is... I don't know. I mean, I could make him use it, I think. I don't know if Minx can even use it. Nobody can use these, so I gotta just sell them. It's a +2, but I can't use it. Bye. Rid of those. Alright. So protection from undead. I need to look up something, because oh, now I have the ability to turn undead. Okay, so that was only level 3 then. Gotcha. I actually want to go to that church and see if it's possible to, like...
Don't worry about me.
Buy cleric spells or something.
Don't worry about me.
That doesn't sound right to me. I feel like you would just gain those per level, but... I'm just curious. While we're here. But are you enjoying the game, Axe? You say the puzzles are interesting. Are they tickling your brain?
I've got this.
Stone to flesh scroll. That sounds useful. That's only for petrification, right? Yeah. You can identify stuff too. Slow poison. I wonder what donating does. I think that's healing or something? I'm actually not sure. Oh, no. I think donating, it puts your reputation up. That way, if you do a bunch of bad stuff, you can come here and pay a bunch of money. Oh, there are a lot of just F-bombs everywhere. Interesting. I hate it when this happens. I was so glad for winter to be here, because then the gnats would be gone. But they're still in my potted plants, so very rarely one ends up popping in here and it just flies around like crazy and bothers me. Only specifically during streams, because I have like lights on. Otherwise, like, you never see them. They are specifically annoying in situations.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Don't worry about me.
Rob Zombie? I don't know what that means. I was thinking House of the Dead, kind of. Tier of swearing. Oh my god, people, get over here. They all try to go to the same spot and then they collide with each other. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the mines and then we're gonna rest. I don't think we really need to rest at the end because it's gonna be like daytime by the time we get there. They're a music artist. Oh, and also did some movies. Oh, okay. She's succeeding at hiding shadows all the time now. That's pretty good.
4 hours later.
To the mines! We're finally doing it, guys.
Don't worry about
We're gonna
me.
solve the iron crisis. It'll be great. I keep hearing this noise, and 2 things come to mind. Pulling back a bowstring in an Elder Scrolls game, or the sound of creaking skeletons in one of them, either Oblivion or Skyrim. How much time has been spent on adventuring and how much time has been spent lore reading? Within the past, like, the past session, the last one we did a lot more stuff. We didn't, I don't think we read as much. But I mean, I've been playing for 20 hours and we're getting ready to do like the first main quest.
Don't worry about me.
Because I've just been doing everything. Now that I know we have
I've got
infravision,
this.
I know we don't need any darkness spells. So we're gonna see what's up. We know that there's supposedly demons or something in here.
I'm so tired.
Minor gourd. More adventurers, eh? I'd leave while you still can if I were you. I've heard awful stories about what's happening to those that go deeper into the mines. Oh. What have you heard? Well, my friend Ruffy barely escaped. Or Ruffy. Wait, that Ruffy? I think this is a different one. There was Ruffy the dog, which was a demon. I don't know, though. My friend Ruffy barely escaped with his life, he did. Little demons jumped out of the very walls and chased him down. He'd be dead now if it weren't for the guards that came running. Of course, them guards are dead now. Old Ruffy's around here somewhere. You ask him what he saw and he'll tell you. Evil creatures. This guy's just like, nah, I'm out. I'm out now.
I've got this.
Hi, Ruffy. You're a different Ruffy.
Leave us be. 'Tis much work to be done.
What do you want? Tell me about the mines. Actually, no. What do the demons look like? What do they look like? They look like demons, you blasted idiot! about these demons. The freaking demons, man! Demons are demons. There shouldn't really be anything to loot here. I mean, there are some weapons and things, it looks like, but they're all cursed as well. Ooh. There's contaminated iron, which I feel like is probably not worth anything. Though, what if it becomes uncontaminated later?
Tell me, I've got this.
The gist is, in the Sword Coast region, which is the area where Baldur's Gate and all is, there is an iron crisis going on, there's an iron shortage, and that they can't get enough iron to make all these weapons and tools, and all the existing iron appears to be cursed and is turning to rubble, essentially. It's falling apart. So we gotta go figure out what's going on in these mines.
Stand away, citizen!
Some of the younger guards may be nervous because of what's going on, but I've been around a bit. Kobold tracks down there. Lots of them. Kobolds, huh? Alright, that seems like not a big deal.
You want it? You've got it.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Emerson says we got a problem with mongrel dogs below, but I ain't never seen no dog with a sword. I swear it's true, but they kept me quiet. Apparently there are dogs with swords.
I've got this.
They're starting to sound familiar. Sounds kind of like gnolls, maybe? Is that the edge? Yeah, it's the edge. Okay. Also, can you always be looking for loot? Might be more useful.
Give it to me. Don't worry about me.
Now she only did the ones. It's kind of annoying you can only have her do one at a time, not both.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Lots of walls. Everywhere they are. No room to breathe. No room to breathe. They said they paid excellent wages, they did. Didn't say anything about little holes, did they? No. Space is too small, they are. Space is too small. You okay? What? Don't you see the walls? Walls everywhere.
Don't worry about me.
Coughing up blood.
Oh, he's coughing up blood.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
What is it you want? Can't you see I'm a busy man? I've heard there are problems with the mines recently. I'm here to try to help. I don't know what you can do about it. Sure, there have been problems. The ore that we've been pulling out of this place has been crumbling almost as soon as it's cast. What about the miners? They kept disappearing one by one. I'm missing 4 right now. In the last few weeks alone, We buried at least 5 others. Is something killing the miners? So you can only ask them a couple questions before they just
You
leave,
want
I
it?
guess.
You got it.
No, he seems to be kind of just chilling, though. No, he's gone. Never mind.
Stand away, citizen!
I should watch your step. That doesn't sound right. Should be you should watch your step amidst the mine guards. They're just itching for an enemy they can see. Tired of this accursed cat and mouse with whoever is below.
I think I'm coughing up blood.
A visitor, oh glorious day. We don't get many down here, as you can imagine. Are you going to be going down into the mines? If so, could you return this dagger to Kylie? He dropped it when he went into the mine the other day, and I haven't seen him since. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Alright.
I've got this.
I don't like this place. It's very cramped. As a mine would be, you'd imagine. Oh. Kobold!
Go, go, go!
Okay. Some money, some
Don't worry about
arrows.
me.
Okay, there's a random kobold on this side. I would assume that what happened is they dug down deep enough and maybe they actually hit something in the Underdark, maybe.
Don't worry about me.
We're going a little loop. Wait, that's an area exit. Alright, let's go back. Oh. There's another kobold.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Come on. Get over here. What ends up happening is they're trying to pathfind and like, oh wait, there's like other people walking, like I'm bumping into them. Let me go around. And there is no around.
You want it? You got it.
Hello.
Stand away, citizen!
Smelled a kobold the other day and chased him down as far as I dared. Let them have their dank holes if they want. Nothing but a nuisance on their own anyway. Too stupid to be behind what's going on.
Stand away, citizen!
Leave us be.
Finally.
There's much work to be done.
Someone has come to save us. Sure, I know what's happening. What do you want to know? Have you heard about any creatures in the mines? Just the dragon is all. Haven't actually seen him. What else could kill all those miners? A dragon in the mines? Inconceivable!
Don't worry about me.
Oh, by the way, Axe, if you want me to do those ring fit things, I can, because I got the ring now. Everyone's trying to turn this place into a mithril hall, apparently. Now there's dragons in the mines.
I'm coughing up blood.
What do you think's been happening? Didn't you know? The mines are haunted. The ghosts of all those that have died in the mines are here to kill us all. They said they'd spare me. Liked me they did. Could see it in their beady little eyes. You saw something? Of course I saw something. Had a nice long conversation with the little chap. Would have asked him to stop haunting us too, if the supervisor hadn't kicked me. Said I was sleeping on the job. Can you imagine?
Tell me.
Alright, well we gotta go down here.
I've got this.
Do them squeezes. You're redeemed. Something. I'll have to look. I think you did squeezes. Let me check real fast. Yeah, presses.
Let's see. Give me the thing.
Squeezies, which are actually the easier ones. Oh no, oh no, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. I'll have to wait on it to disconnect. I did the home button, but that connects it to the switch. I'm supposed to press down on the stick to actually count the things. So I gotta wait for it to disconnect. You can keep redeeming them though, we'll add them to the total. I just gotta wait on, I did the wrong one. I was like, let me power it on. I'm like, wait, that's not how this works. They're coming! The yipping demons! They're everywhere! Save me! Never fear, we shall protect you from any harm. Or, demons? I think that's what I would say. I would say, demons? I'm a paladin. But they're they. Oh gosh. Mr. Kobolds, dude.
Go, go, go!
Should probably not be carrying those with me. Here, you can carry all the stuff. Did I pick up a dagger by accident? Oh, Kylie's dagger, right. I encountered kobolds. Evil things. I don't know what that fell under. Important events? There we go. I've encountered kobolds in the mines, and there seem to be more of them in the lower levels. I should seek out their leader. Ooh, there's some dead folks down there. Hello.
Stand away, citizen!
Okay. A bunch of stuff I don't need. Oh, there's one.
Go, go, go!
Yeah! Dang! Look at that him mowing. Just one shot that guy. Let's go. Check over here, see if there's any more. Oh, there are some more. Dang! She did it again! A hide in shadows bonus. You guys don't have to be afraid to come over here, you know.
Cool one, sir.
Oh.
For right. And I
What's
always
that?
I've got this.
Let's see. I find it interesting that some things... I feel like I've seen voice lines that weren't actually recorded.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
go, go, go! And I always am.
Hey. Here we go. Bunch of money.
You want it? You got it.
There's some more. There's a lot of kobolds down here.
Give it to me straight.
Is there anything in here? Nothing useful. Oh no, that's the take all button. Nope, stop.
I've got this.
Oh. There's a kobold down here. I thought we reached the end of the line, maybe. What is that? Vial of mysterious liquid. Now remember, we heard something about that. They said that there was some kind of mysterious bottle they found. I feel like they're pouring something on the iron. It contains a strange green substance similar to the residue you have seen in some of the mining carts. The liquid inside appears to slightly discolor iron that it comes in contact with, and is likely related to the mysterious plague that renders smelted weapons and tools brittle. The kobolds you killed must have tainted all the ore leaving the mine, though it is unlikely they would have concocted this plan themselves. I can drink it! That seems like a bad idea.
Don't worry
Maybe
about
it's some
me.
kind of like mold? Whatever it is, it's causing iron to like completely rust. So it's some kind of acid of some kind, I assume. Okay, that's progress. Let's go back. I could lay on hands. I probably should while we're here. Let's heal her.
I've got this.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Girl, you haven't even cast a spell yet. Calm down. We haven't had the need to, because we're a little bit over leveled now. Just a wee bit. Oh, hi. No wonder I couldn't go in there.
Stand away, citizen!
Yeah, we already did that.
Don't worry about me.
Snip, snap. I need to make a good log sheet for reviewing stuff, because I do want to review a lot of these games I've been playing for my personal blog. Because I always forget things whenever I'm like streaming. I'll make comments and then I'll like forget about it later. Like in the case of, hey, this game doesn't have great pathfinding. So let me know it's some kind of rust. I'm not sure if this iron is worth taking, because I think it's just going to be garbage no matter what it is.
You want it? You got it.
It's not just cursed. I think it is literally just like rusty armor that's no good. Or, did I say armor? Rusted iron that's no good.
Don't worry about me.
So the kobolds are like sneaking in and then they're contaminating everything with like cards.
Go for the eyes! Rust!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty.
Death! All right. And I always am.
Interesting. I like Dynahair's attitude more than Jahira. Jahira's a little bit... she was a little mean sometimes.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
Hello, Miner.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Don't be bothering me. The sooner I get my job done, the sooner I can get my sorry arse out of this death trap. It's safe up here, but down below, not even the ore stays put down there. It ain't natural. I think they're all just suffering from like mass hysteria.
Oh, I'm so tired.
You really want adventure, struggle, and treasures? Try earning an honest living for a change. My daughter shines brighter than any jewel you'll ever take from the beasties below. Someday you'll settle, then you'll know. Jeez, you don't... Dude, I'm trying to like save your life here. You don't have to give me like a life lesson that my job isn't the best.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Emerson says we got a problem with mongrel dogs below, but I ain't ever needed to see no dog with a sword. Alright, we already talked
You
about
want
that.
it? You got it.
Oh, I'm so tired.
It's weird because it looks like a continuation of the mine shaft, but it actually isn't. Let's be sure that we quick save before we actually continue, just in case. Though I'm pretty sure we can handle most anything we find. It seems too early in the game for there to be traps, so we can kind of freely just wander around.
I've got this.
Like, there may be a trap somewhere, but... Oh. Found a greenstone ring. By Joseph. Oh, that's for the quest. I need to turn that in. I assume that's probably his body. Oh! Uh-oh. Yep. Speaking of traps. There's our first one. Alright. Now the question is... Do I just have her constantly detect for traps? Or not? I knew as soon as I was gonna say something, like,
This
bam. Nope.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Ooh. Oh! I can always take a rest here in the mine, so not a huge deal. Jasper gem.
This way.
Famous last words. There's probably no traps down here. I figured there would at least be something, but it's going to be like a minor trap that's not going to just one-shot me, you know? Unless I was like a wizard. I figured I was going to say something, then they would happen. But like for the most part, I don't have to be checking for a trap every like 5 feet, you know? Because like in that case, I feel like because we have her as an archer, it'd be better to put her AI on just constantly detecting traps. But she's always behind, so I feel like...
Tell me, you want it?
Maybe that's not the best thing. Because by the time we would detect it, because she's in the back, you know, I would have to put her in the front. Or just, you know, manually scout her out. See if there's anything down here. Suddenly, ceiling crusher.
You want it? You got it.
Suddenly, like 5 swinging blades in the corridor.
I've done had enough of this.
I'll be a little more careful now. Because, you know what, once you see that first one, you gotta be careful. Now there's not gonna be a single one anywhere. Aw, keep doing everything you're doing because Frost rocks and has fun playing. Backseat and spoilers stink anyway. Aw, thank you, Shinobi, for spending your 20,000 points.
Don't worry
that
about
is a
me.
ton of points. Axe, I don't have a fireball. We don't know fireball yet. I think Dinah Hair currently has a flaming... She has burning hands, I think, equipped right now. I don't have a fireball to throw. I can shoot an ice beam, or I can, like, do a fan of fire. Chromatic orb, technically... Does that burn at some point? At 3rd level, it'll kind of be a fireball. It'll burn, so that counts, right? It's an orb, it burns.
What you want?
You want it? You got it.
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death!
Oh, it only does it every 6 seconds. Okay, I thought it would just do a check, like a wall in the area.
Eat flaming!
Ooh, oh my god, there's a lot of
My blade will cut you down to size.
You know what, just for you, Axe, we're gonna do a burning hands, alright?
No less than done.
You know what? She needs to be a little bit closer. I want my money back. You didn't even spend any money. Hello? What are you doing? Girl, you cast your dang spell before they're all dead. She's trying to move to like cast it. It's not working. Dynahair! What? You're right there! Just stand still and cast it! She's like wiggling around. She's like canceling her move. What's wrong with you? I don't think I was telling her to move because I had a spell selected. She should have just done it in the direction I was aiming.
Don't worry about me.
Well, money. There was something over there. I think that sounds the sound of like dripping water or something. Very weird dripping water. She's a fire dancer. That's not how it works.
This way.
So basically you would want to like sit here for 6 seconds and then like take another step and keep checking that way. Or you can just trigger the trap while you're investigating, you know. But I assume it'll, yeah. Oh, no, that. It'll do a thing right here when it's detecting. This appears to be a cliff into the abyss. That ain't good. It sounds like a ticking time.
You want it? You got it.
Let's get away from here. How are you doing, Shinobi? Oh. More kobolds.
My blade will cut you down to size.
That actually hurt.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh no, am I triggering traps? Something's shooting from over here. Oh. I didn't see... Oh, traps were sprung. Dang it, I had her over here. And I was like, oh, well, there's a wide pit between us, so it's probably fine. Oh. I had her over here detecting, but I didn't sit here long enough for her to actually find it. It's fine. The kobolds aren't really, like, serious threats, so it's actually just the traps. You're using these more often, so I might as well give them to you.
You want it? You got it.
I'm assuming it's all the traps that were here. It's just they're like pretty standard across the floor or something. Alright, let's be a little bit more careful, even if we see some open ground. What is that? That's a kobold. Alright. It's probably good because he's walking forward.
I always am. I'm gone.
You want it? You got it.
We can always rest if we need to.
You want it? You got it.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
This way.
Don't worry about me.
These corridors seem a little small for a trap, especially because there was a guy just down here, but we'll check anyway.
I'm gone.
Now that we know that there can be traps around. I had to look it up. I thought you were saying you want it, you got it, or something. Oh, no, that's the enemy, or not the enemy. That's my allies saying that.
Give it to me. I've got this.
Uh-huh.
Just in case there's like a trap just here.
I've done had enough of this.
Thought you're putting a little voice acting in there? Oh, no. I can't do ventriloquism either. I think she can pick up that stuff from pretty far away. See if there's anything down here. Oddly enough, everyone in the Sword Coast sounds like Frost. That is true. It's a very strange coincidence. There would be a trap. I would assume it would be like right here somewhere. What is the radius for traps? Is it like 15 foot or something like that? The Frost Coast? Oh no.
You want it? You've got it.
Okay, so when I have someone selected who has infravision, that's when we see it. Gotcha. Why did you switch back to your bow?
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
Here, let me change that. No. Oh. I want you to prefer melee. Here we go.
You want it? You've got it.
Yep.
It's gonna be like, aha! I was about to say it's gonna be the one time I don't check, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna check. Bam! Trap! Bam!
I've got this.
You found it. Let's just get our characters away from it before they wander close to it.
I'm gone.
Like, it's gonna be the one time. The one time. Walk into it, it's probably gonna be an arrow shoots from, like, back here, probably. There's another one, too. Alright. So what we need to do is we need to use this on it. She can disarm it. Nice!
Tell me.
I was like, random empty corridor. I don't know about that.
You want it? You've got
Probably
it.
good, but we'll keep checking anyway.
I'm gone.
Oh, there's an enemy. Anything around? I don't think so. Or hide in shadows is gonna
Give it to me
disable
straight. I've
something.
got this.
Oh, it moved. Interesting.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, these are things we've already killed. I don't think they're gonna put traps in these empty dead ends. Like, just thinking of, like, logically they wouldn't put one down an empty dead end. They would put it down, like, going into the main chamber. You know, there's at least one kobold up there somewhere.
Tis something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
I hear them. Oh, there it is. Go get it.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Run!
What do you mean? I've got this.
I love how he does that just every single time.
I've got this.
Alright, Amoan.
I've done had enough of this.
Tell me.
Go, go, go!
He's running toward us. It probably isn't a trap.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You've got it.
These seem like oddly narrow corridors.
My
Traps.
blade will cut you down to size.
I've got this.
We already went down here before. Wait.
Less talk, more butt kicking, for goodness!
I've got this.
Oh, thanks. Less talk, more butt kicking, for goodness. The way the voice lines line up sometimes. What are you? You're a ghoul.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I was about to say I could make him go away because I have the turn undead, but he just exploded too fast. Alright, here you guys can start carrying some of the random loot here. We don't need things we don't need in our pockets. I am very much glad that your party leader doesn't just have to have everything for it to like count as a quest item or something. Just anyone can be holding it. And it's perfectly fine.
I've got this.
And down here is a little more sketchy.
I'm gone.
How's the iron crisis? We are currently trying to figure it out. Seems pretty clear to me. They're basically pouring an acidic solution on the iron. Oh, there's a spooter! A huge spooter!
I care not.
A lot of spooters.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gone from that too. Pretty clear that they're just tainting the iron from what we found. Dead end, okay.
How are you doing, P. Silent?
Or sorry, Silent. See those warriors from Kalimport? They have curved swords. Curved swords. Is that a common voice line in this game? Or is that some other
You want
meme?
it? You got it.
We haven't quite gotten there yet. Alright, spooters, get ready to feel my wrath.
My
Silence good
blade
enough.
will cut you down to size.
You guys have poison? Hello? Is anyone attacking? Come on. There we go. I do like how most of these mobs aren't just carrying random loot that wouldn't make any sense. The spider contains like 5 gold. It's like, what? Spiders don't have pockets.
I've done had enough of this.
Ooh. I didn't think there would be traps down here. Quite a few kobolds,
What do you need?
Ooh, they're throwing stuff in there. Alright.
Go for the ice boom.
Oh, no, actually. That might be a trap. It could very well be a trap. But we'll see. No, we're good.
I need aid soon. Lest my hamster ball plate and packing
It's
steel.
in the hallway. Gotcha. I think he'll be fine. Just move him back. I think I still have a healing spell.
Cool ball plate and packing steel.
Otherwise, we should probably rest. Ooh. Special shape-shifting arrows, maybe? What are those? They could just be +1s. What's his constitution score? He tired out really fast? I don't know. It is a 15. To be fair, though, we did travel like 8 hours or something to get here.
You want it? You got it.
Let's just check to be sure. I don't think there would be
I'm
traps here,
gone.
but never know. I know she tired out pretty fast, but you know, she's a wizard, so that's us. Okay.
Don't worry about me.
We should probably rest. I know we haven't really used a lot of our other spells, but Or any of hers, really. Because we just haven't had to. We're a little bit high level. Identify wouldn't be super bad. Burning Hands seems just like a bad spell in this game. I think Magic Missile will be better at this current level. And you're at what level? Level 2?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Where's your level? You are level 2, yeah. So, Chromatic Orb not so great. Does about less than a Magic Missile, so, and it blinds for 1 round. Is a Skyrim quote added? Oh, I see. I don't specifically remember that one. I did make a joke about, do you go to the Cloud District often, though? I'll get another Magic Missile. At least I'll use those more often. Burning Hands just put mages in a bad position.
Tell me.
It's one of those spells where I think it's more useful in tabletop.
Magic does not nest well in a tired mind.
Yeah, everybody's tired now.
I must rest. I have a bad case of armor change.
I get it, everybody's tired. You don't have to keep complaining. We're getting ready to rest.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Everyone's tired.
That was a full day's work.
Alright, we can stop now. We're gonna rest, it's fine. The entire party is tired out, so. Here we go. Everybody good?
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, Burning Hands is one of those ones where if an enemy happens to run at you, it's fine from like behind, but otherwise it's like, Oh, god darn it. I was about to say, I don't think there's any traps, and of course I step on the one thing that has a trap on it. Oh, darn it. We took a bit of damage. I'll load that one. I was like, this seems a little sus, but it's probably fine. And then I step on the one spot that has a trap.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Yeah, shut up a moment. Just look at the trap. There you are. Oh my god, there's a lot of traps. Good thing we didn't step further forward. Okay. Just because we were right there, we had just saved. Might as well do it.
I've got this.
They really wanted to keep people out. I was looking at it, it's like, well, this is a big open room. I checked for traps all like right here, but I didn't check over here. Alright, so I gotta learn like what the design decisions were. Like, hey, oh, open door, let me go over there. Bam, bam, bam. Bad idea.
You want it? You got it.
Kobold.
Go, go, go!
I don't think they're gonna have traps immediately because we, they just trap the outside of the hallway. Why would there just be traps everywhere?
Don't worry about me.
Especially when this seems to be like a passage for the bodyguards. Now here's a little more sus. Maybe one of these routes could have a trap on it.
This way.
Our enemies over there. Curious about over here. It's like a very wide, oddly wide passage. So it's like, I think she detects in about like 15 feet or so. I think most of that's clear. There's probably going to be something near the end, but I think most of that's clear. Not the playthrough's going well. Oh no, I forgot to change my highlight colors. Let me eat it up. Hey, how's it going? We're just stumbling into traps right now. We're trying to make sure we don't trigger any more arrows.
I've done had enough of this.
Actually, there's no traps on this bridge anywhere. No, okay. Commando. Oh. Whew. Let's get them to come over here.
Tell me.
I hear them walking.
Don't worry about me.
No, they're just chilling there. All right. I think now's the time to probably cast Magic Missile. Maybe.
All right.
Ooh.
I always am.
Yeah, the Kobold Commando's doing that. All right. Let's do some Magic Missile. Why not? Ooh, that worked. Let's do another one. Might as well. Or not. Just whap! Bonk and he's gone.
Go, go, go!
Now, did that cast use a... I didn't use one. Okay, so she didn't quite start casting yet. That's good. If you interrupt a cast, it does count as using a spell.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part. I'm gone.
Just laying down here. Got 3 hours of sleep last night because of Pokemon. Oh, have you been playing Legends Arceus? Trying to complete that dex. Okay, those are the same type of arrow, so I assume they're just +1s. Gosh, we're gonna have a bajillion million arrows by the end of this. Look at all the arrows she has to use up. So many.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
We'll investigate around here. I'm a little doubtful there might be a trap because this is where they came from, but you never know. Been loving it. Played over 50 hours in 3 sessions. Ooh, that gives me high hopes. At first, I was kind of like, this is more Pokemon, you know? Because I used to be a big Pokemon fan when I was younger. But then I grew out of it. Nope, there's another ghoul. But, now I've been looking at it and I'm like, oh, actually, like, now that I looked at people playing a little bit later in the game, like, past the hand-holding hour of tutorial, you know? It's like, oh, wait, there's actually a lot of exploration in here. Like, it's not, like, Breath of the Wild tier where you feel, you know, like you've earned, like, something really cool necessarily, because it could just be a Pokemon for a dex that you're not ever going to use. But there is actually exploration for once in a Pokemon game that isn't just finding an item in a corner, you know? And I think being able to see the Pokemon on the field,
Careful not to step in any.
I think seeing him on the field helps with exploration a lot more versus the older games where you just had to run around in a circle in a pile of grass in order to see what was there, you know? And then there's like rare spawns and all that. Oh, he's coming closer.
What do you need?
Since it is a sub-series... Ooh, angel skin, right? Is that something special? No? It's just made of angel skin? Question mark? I don't know, it seems weird. But it's definitely a good mix-up, but I think it is going to be one of those situations where it takes Game Freak a couple of games to, like, really get their groove on with it, with the new formula. Polish a lot of things, you know?
I'm gone.
I am interested enough to, like, actually play it, though not anytime soon, because I have way too many games that are a lot cheaper, or games I already own, to try. I don't really want to spend $60 on a game that I think would just be, like, fine, but it's not, like, the top of my list, you know? The research, yeah, that's the cool thing about the research log. Because for anyone who doesn't know, it's not really like I'm not going to spoil anything specific as far as the story or anything. Just like, they have quests now in Pokemon. To where it's like, hey, you know, you find a Pokemon and now you have a number of things to do with it to increase your research level. Because the whole thing is you're like trying to complete the first Pokedex. So it's like, hey, you can either, like, you can catch 20 of it to get to research level 10, and there's, like, different tiers of quests to do. Or you can do, like, side quests with it. You can catch so many without being caught. You can trick them into using certain moves, like, oh, this Abra used confusion, like, you know, 4 times, and that's a quest complete. And then, of course, you can do all that stuff. But it gives you options, and it's not just, great, you caught the Pokemon, level it up and evolve it, or put it in the box. That's it, you know? You're actually doing more things to research, like, Pokemon behavior, which is pretty neat. Adds a lot more to the engagement.
Don't worry about me.
And, like, you know, more puzzly kind of elements. Like, hey, I want to see this Pokemon use a certain move. Maybe I'll use a Pokemon that it's super effective against, and I'll be more likely to use that move, maybe. Or, you know, something like that. And then another cool thing, which I think is a great addition to allow more puzzly battles, is in that one, you can change the moves your Pokemon know at any time. It's just you have like a list of moves, you can go in your inventory and just change it. Just be like, hey, I'm going to give them Protect now, because this particular enemy has this like very strong attack, and I just want to be able to block that. Or like, say if you ever got a Pokemon that knew Heal Block, and one of the enemies just keeps healing itself, and you just don't want to like wait that out, then you can use Heal Block on it, you know?
Don't worry about me.
It gives it more of a puzzly element, and not just, I'm going to hold on to this one specific Pokemon for this one specific move, and then I'm going to catch another one that I'm actually going to use, you know? Save some time and all with that. Well, playing through it with your speedrun experimental mindset, you wonder if you can actually beat the whole game without a single quest out of battle. I have a feeling it may be possible.
Good on you if you save the day.
Without a single out of quest battle. See, that's the cool thing. I think you may be able to do that. Because I would assume, I haven't played it, so I'm just guessing. You need to get so many so many Pokemon researched before like the story continues, and also do whatever the main quest for the region is, like, you know, which eventually, you know, you have to go fight a boss Pokemon, you know, fight them. So there is that. However, even in those boss battles, you don't, as far as I've seen with just the first one, you didn't necessarily have to battle it either. You could just keep throwing stuff at it, and it was very slow, but it seemed possible. So I'm wondering if you can actually get through the game without even, like, necessarily battling anything. Though I don't know, actually, that's not true, because there are a couple, I think, required battles. But for the most part, like, you can get rid of any optional battles, or fights at all, you know. And it is possible, I think, to catch a lot of the stronger Pokemon as well. So you could cut down a lot. Like just throwing a Pokeball and hope that you catch them the first try. Very curious. Oh, speedrun's gonna be goofy. Yeah, it's gonna be real weird.
You want it? You got it.
What's that? Gray Ooze. I have never ever fought
I've got
ooze.
this.
I have a feeling we maybe don't want to do melee with him, though.
That call?
Typically, I think you use magic attacks against oozes and things. Because some of them can be acidic, and they can destroy weapons, but I don't know if that's a thing in this game. He's badly injured, and we only hit him once, which is interesting. Curious how much damage he does. Throw rocks at him!
I've got this.
Well, he died. Oh, there's another one. Okay, this one we'll go attack him.
Right. And I always am.
Oh, he died very fast. You're leveled up! That's really good. So let me go ahead and level you up while we're sitting here. Alright. Number attacks 1. Wait. Did she gain an increase on the number of attacks she can do per round? Reputation heroic 19. Did her reputation increase? I guess so. She's more well known than I am now. She's got some good saving throws though. This is number of attacks one instead of number of spells. I don't know what that means. Is that number of attacks per round? Like she can now attack like twice as fast or something? Seems kind of odd. I mean, she does have high dex.
You want it?
Oh, Nira leveled up. She gained, it said number of attacks :1. So I don't know if she gained an additional attack per round or what. Because that isn't normally listed on her level up. So we didn't say number of spells, it said number of attacks. That's just her total still? Well, why did it even list it? What? They normally don't list that. They just normally show the things that changed. Maybe it's because one of the other things changed. So they just stuck that. They put all of that little blurb there. I don't know. It's weird. Specific points. Oh, wait.
Don't worry about me.
What? I found an outdoors area. Where am I? Enemies where? Oh. An ankeg. I don't know what that is. What is this? I mean, he looks like a demon goop monster. Ankeg. What are you? Ooh. Well, he looks a little scary. Look at him. He's like this praying mantis bug thing. Large monstrosity. Wait, this is D&D Beyond. I want to be on the Forgotten Realms with you. Still looks gross though. There's some kind of praying mantis bug thing. A huge insectoid monster with many slender limbs and large antennae. It burrowed underground and hunted from below. They have chitin armor. Gotcha. Okay. They have an acid attack as well. Big buggy boy. Go kill it!
Possibly Frosty. Death!
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. We're gonna cast Magic Missile. Got him! Hey! She
Give it to
leveled
me
up too.
straight.
Well, I shall take its face.
What do you need?
And this angel skin ring. I don't know why I'm collecting these, but I am. Heard a pterodactyl. And Kig hugs and sends kisses. I'm sure it does. Enemies where? Oh. An ankeg. I don't know what that is. What is this? I mean, he looks like a demon goop monster. Okay. What are you? Ooh. Well, he looks a little scary. Look at him. He's like this praying mantis bug thing. Large monstrosity. Wait, this is D&D Beyond. I want to be on the Forgotten Realms with you. Still looks gross though. There's some kind of praying mantis bug thing. A huge insectoid monster with many slender limbs and large antennae. It burrowed underground and hunted from below. They have chitin armor. Gotcha. Okay. They have an acid attack as well. Big buggy boy. Go kill it!
Possibly Frosty. Death!
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. We're gonna cast Magic Missile. Got him! Hey! She
Give it to
leveled
me
up too.
straight.
Well, I shall take its face.
What do you need?
And this angel skin ring. I don't know why I'm collecting these, but I am. Heard a pterodactyl. And Cake hugs and sends kisses. I'm sure it does. I imagine they'll patch it a few times. I wouldn't expect much. Really just wish they had the power and features of PS5. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like they could have just made it to where, I don't know, Pokemon didn't spawn as far in the draw distance, maybe. Because really, you're mostly just going to travel around specific spots. Yeah, I guess for the wizard they just wanted to... Oh, here we go. That's what it was. I guess it just had this selected from a previous thing. Never mind. More spells. More hit points, lower increase. Gotcha. That's always nice. Oh, sorry, I don't think her spells actually went up, but whatever. She gained some stats, it's fine. I think that was the monster my brother called a worm Bosco during a very tired gaming session. The worm guy, worm Bosco.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, she got a level 2 spell. That's probably what it is. I'm always just looking at the level 1s. Oh, she does! I'm gonna have to give her some level 2 spells then. Heck. Did you gain a level 2 spell? You did! Ooh. Well, shoot, I should have given you web. I didn't realize that was evocation. I thought that was, conjuration. Well, shoot. Alright, Chaos Shield. Increases a wild maid's chance to gain a favorable result. Ooh, yeah, gimme. Gimme. Every time a roll is made on the wild mage chart, an extra 15 is added to the dice roll. So I assume higher rolls are better. The bonus from the shield stacks with the wild mage's level bonus. Does not or does not stack with the improved one, which is a later one. Somewhere in here. Alright, resist fear. Stinking Cloud seems pretty good too. How long does this last? 5 rounds. Okay, so I want to just cast this in a battle. Gotcha. When casting Stinking Cloud, the wizard creates a building mass up 90 feet away. 15-foot radius. Any creatures have to make the roll for 1d2 rounds. Okay. Interesting. Web's pretty good, though. -2 penalty as well. I think web is more useful than Stinking Cloud, maybe. This one has a very long range, though. Though I'm not sure if... I guess 90 feet. Is that just like the whole... Like, how big is that? Like, I don't even think I can see 90 feet. You just have to guess at that point. I think web would be more useful right now. You don't need magic for Stinking Cloud, just a lot of beans. No, but then you're in it. I think I should have a heal spell now. Here you go.
I've got this.
Oh, you're still a bit low,
Tell me.
though. Here, let's lay on hands as well. Nice. That should be good enough for now. Because nobody else needs to rest. We still have plenty of spells, so... Where the heck am I? Where's somewhere else? Okay.
You want it? You got it.
Just explore around, I suppose. Where are the birds chirping? It's like the middle of the night. Get down there. So many immersive noises. Hearing things like running in the brush. Crazy! Thank you so much for subbing for 13 months. I'm noticing that I need to move the alerts over, so I shall do so. I forgot about the text. It would be moved. So it's gonna go there for now. I hope I remember to change that. What's that? It's a random wild dog!
Go for the ice boom! Go for the ice!
a lot of wild dogs. We're gonna cast sleep. Wait, here's Hentold. He just wants to talk. Please no. Don't let him get me, please. I'm trying, sir. Who are you? Don't kill me, please. Sir, you're surrounded by dogs. Sir. Don't kill me, please. I'm so sorry. I'll give it back. Just don't kill me. Sir, you're surrounded by wild dogs who are attacking me. Settle down, sir. Just settle down. No one here is going to hurt you. Just tell me what your problem is. My problem? My problem is the horrible death replaying in my mind. I can't concentrate. My mind. I didn't mean it. I'll give it back. You can take it to him. Here, give it back. I'm no messenger pigeon. Your problems do not interest me, though I shall keep this trinket as compensation for suffering your company. Yeah, being an evil character must be so fun with the things you can pick. I will help thee, but what must I return? Who should I return it to? A cave! It's but a short ways east. There was a grave I opened. Oh, by all that's good, I disturbed its lonely slumber with my foolishness. It haunts me, and I get no rest in sleep. Please, I shall go mad if it is not returned. Take this dagger to the tomb. Hold on, buddy. I gotta murder some dogs here. Alright, we good? Alright.
Don't worry about me.
I think it was just like an unlucky spawn zone. They just spawned on each other. Okay.
But thank you so much for your continued support. I always appreciate it.
And even if you can't afford to sub, I appreciate you guys just chilling and chatting here as well. It's nice having company for streams. Nothing further south.
Don't worry about me.
What time is it? It's been 2 hours. I think we're gonna take a break, actually. Just a break so I can go use the restroom. Everybody can stand up and stretch. I have no idea how many saves I have anymore. Break time. Save. I had to take a loan out for this, so but it was worth it. Oh no. Did you loan the money from yourself? Alright, we're gonna take a quick break. Because I need to go and take a restroom break. Feel free to stand up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack. Do whatever you need to do to keep enjoying the stream. We'll probably be going for another, I don't know. You know me, I say an hour, it'll be like 2 hours. We'll be going for a bit more tonight. I have returned. Whew. I always feel very weird about running ads. Because, like, I don't want to run them. Because, one, they can be annoying. But, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good idea whenever I do take a break and nothing is happening at all. Just to run them, just to turn off the pre-rolls at the very least. That way people coming into the stream later will have a better experience. They won't get bombarded with, you know, a 30-minute ad or something. Or a 30-minute ad. 30-second ad. Gosh, 30-minute ad. That'd be horrible. Half hour of ads. But I think running some of them just whenever I remember to take a break, which is usually every like 2 hours or something. Running a few minutes of them just to, I don't know, generate a little bit more income to help support the stream. Probably not be a bad idea. Skeleton. Oh, there's quite a few skeletons actually. Quite a few of them. It looks like they're carrying hammers and bucklers. I could cast grease, though I don't know what use that'll do. Let's try it. They're already on us now, but some of them in it.
Go for the eyes, Boo.
Give it to
Go
me
for
straight.
the eyes. Rusk!
Now, what if I do turn undead? I'm just curious.
Go, go, go!
It doesn't seem to work. I just immediately stopped doing it. I guess it's because I'm in combat?
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, my character just like immediately attacks anyway. It didn't really seem to work. I just wanted to see if I could make them run through the oil or something.
You want it? You got it.
They were actually carrying warhammers. Well, I guess if somebody wants a gift sub, the Crazy Ninja's offering them. If you get a gift sub, that means you can use the emotes of the channel. You don't have to watch ads, but if ads are running at any point in time, I do still earn income for them, which is like pretty cool. And you get a special color in Discord if you link your Twitch account. Well, I guess special role is probably the better way to put it. Is there any new area over here? Nope. I think we already found that one before, but no. There's another area.
I've got this.
I feel like leaving the mines, which I did by accident, was maybe not the right way to go. Although I didn't really see anywhere else to go. Okay, let me see what happens.
What do you
if I
need?
turn undead?
I've got this.
Will they just run away, or are they... Maybe they just don't attack me, but they attack everyone else. I don't know what turning undead does. It makes them run, but they kind of just... They didn't run from me. And you stop doing it when you're battling.
Go, go, go!
Skeletons are immune to frost damage. No! That means that they're my biggest enemy.
Don't worry about me.
I don't have any loot either. Anything that's useful. Oh, here's another part of me. That's where I'm supposed to go. I'll have to remember that. Can I make a marker on the map? Oh, hold on. Narcilius is here. Narcilius Harwillinger Neen. Come quickly. You're just in time for my experiment. What are you doing? Hold on, Narcilius wants to talk. I believe I have developed a spell to empathetically control any gelatinous creature and bend it to your will. Slimes, jellies, oozes, all of these things that foul the cook's cellar and the adventurer's dungeon can now be controlled and eradicated with an ease and efficacy never before seen in the history of the realms. It takes an entire hour to gain such control, but that time will be minimized with further experimentation, I am sure. In moments, that hour will be up for a small number of mustard jellies that I have released into the nearby woods. We shall soon bear witness to the results of my endeavor. Crazy wizard man out here trying to perform some tests on slimes. Are you mad experimenting on creatures then releasing them into the wild before witnessing the spell's true effect? You know what? That's kind of what I want to say, but also I find wizards funny. So wizards make everything interesting. So fascinating. You must write this spell down for me, that my party can make use of it on our adventures. I have worked years for this, and you seek its benefits in mere seconds? Nay, you not only seek them, you expect them. The spell is mine, and you'll not take it from me. Come, jellies, let us make our mark upon the world. Oh no! Come, my jellies! Alright, well, bye, Narcilla. You're the one who's, like, yelling at me. I was just trying to look at my map, sir. Come, my jellies! Well.
Go, go, go!
Sorry, jellies. I love you, but you're hitting me, and I don't like that. Does his... maybe it's his robe. His robe lets him control jellies. Oh! Jet! Jet's raiding me?
I'm gone.
What? I saw you were streaming. Did something happen? Our weapons are ineffective. They have magic resistance too.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Okay, they're... wait, what? I'm confused. They took damage from me. Yeah, Jet was streaming. What's this? A raid this way? Could be possible? Anyway, raid! Hey, Max. Yeah, what happened, Jet? Did Ninja Blade break, or did you finish it? It's very early, so I'm wondering if you had to end early. 2,000 experience for killing these things? Holy. You wanted to quit earlier to raid? Oh, I see. Yeah, Minx can't... I want him to roll a critical miss, but his weapons...
Cold plate and packing steel.
I think it's me, my magic resistance. Here, let's just cast a magic missile on it. Oh shoot, that didn't work at all. Okay, so they have magic resistance, so...
Go, go, go!
What about me is dealing damage? Because I'm doing slashing damage. And you're doing a slashing damage, right? Yeah, I don't understand what is dealing... what part of me is dealing damage to him.
Oh!
Because his weapon doesn't work. It must just be magical weapons, but they're resistant to magic. I don't know. Mustard jellies be weird. The game decided to crash the moment you raided. Oh no! That's not good. How are you doing? Don't often see a Jet raid. Usually you're streaming a lot later than I am. You're gonna learn web. Ooh, is that lightning bolt? Ooh. Upon casting this spell, the wizard releases a powerful stroke of electrical energy that inflicts 1d6 points of damage per level of the caster. Which we're level 3, so that's 3d6. To each creature within the area of the effect. Oh, it's an AoE spell. Gotcha. Wait, it's a special. A successful saving spell or saving throw versus spell reduces the damage to half on fractions down. The bolt begins at a range and height decided by the caster and streaks outward in a direction from the line. For example, if a 40-foot bolt was started at 180 feet, the far end would reach 100 or 220. I don't think that math really matters that much in this game, but like the height doesn't matter in this game. Usually everything's just maximum range. The lightning bolt intersects with a wall. It will bounce until it reaches its full length. Oh. Well then. That's level 3. We can't use that yet. So who's Baldur and why does he own a gate? Well, fun story that. So Baldur is actually a guy named Baldurin. I'm gonna tell you the whole lore because you asked for it, so this is on you. So it was a guy named Baldurin. And he was an adventurer guy. And he went to this small fishing village that was called, was it called Grey Marsh? What was the original name of the town? I forget again, because nobody uses it. What is it called again? Oh no, I should have just looked this up on the wiki. I'm a fool. What was the original name of the town? Grey Harbor, that was the name of it. So it was a fishing village named Grey Harbor, and he went there, and I think I don't remember exactly if he gave them money first or if he went on an adventure, came back, and then gave them money. But basically the guy had a lot of gold, alright? And he went to Grey Harbor. It's this little fishing village that doesn't have any walls, which means it was prone to being attacked by bandits and monsters in the area. And so he invested in the town, gave them a bunch of money to build a wall and a gate. And so, they named the gate after him. Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for the sub, Jet, for the 3 months.
Haven't raided in a while and you were dying to do it. I'm the lucky winner, yay! Please continue. Anyway, he gave money to them. They made a wall and a gate, or a couple of gates, I think. At least the one. They named the gate after him, called it Baldur's Gate. And then Baldurin went across the sea, and nobody ever heard from him again. He went on an adventure and he never came back. And I'm sure there's probably some adventures that probably went into detail as to what happened to him. But that's the gist, right? So he's a guy, he gave people money, they built a gate, and they named it after him. And other fun fact, and the gate became so famous a place because the town just kept growing and growing, because it wasn't being attacked by anything anymore. It kept growing and growing, it became a huge trade port, and like adventurers go there all the time. It's a city that's open to like anybody, regardless of your race, generally speaking. But the gate is like one of the main ones people go through, and that gate became so famous that now they just call the entire town Baldur's Gate, or the entire city at this point. I think it's still a city in this game, but over all the different versions, the city just keeps growing and growing. And right now, in the modern games, not in this one it's still within the walls, but in the modern games, the city is so big that now they have an outer city that's outside the original walls that's extending that way, which is full of, obviously lower class people and, more black market stuff going on out there. So the whole entire place is huge. Gigantic place. Very, very successful. Yes, so that's the story. And the people there are not called Baldurins because that would be an insult, I think. It's basically in poor form to call anyone Baldurins, so they're all called Baldurians. Because they don't want to name people directly after the guy who made the place a success. There you go. There's your fun fact lores. If you want to know more, just keep asking questions and I'll try to get to you. Decided to end early because you weren't wanting to get to all hours of the night on another mission. Its length could be a tad inconsistent, I see. Oh no! Rincon reps. I shall do it. Those redeemables have been there for a few weeks and nobody's used them, so... Nobody uses channel points, okay? So... How else am I gonna do these,
3, 4, 5.
And all these ring presses and pulls, by the way, these get added to me as experience when I go back and play Ring Fit. It's pretty cool. If it ever becomes a popular thing, I'll probably just do it during like breaks or at the ends of streams. Oh my god. Fine, we'll get another one in there.
1.
While it's still on.
3, 4.
I feel like one of them didn't go, so I'm gonna do one more.
Here we go.
I can do up to 300 of either one.
You want it? You got it.
Well, I'm not actually playing Ring Fit. And I didn't play Ring Fit today because I woke up way too late to cram it in there somewhere, so. Oh gosh, I'm getting more. Alright, you guys can keep redeeming them, but now I'll do them at the end of the stream. I don't want to take too long just doing them. Let me go ahead and redeem the ones. Here, let me, before I forget. Any furthers, we'll just go to the end of the stream. That's 1, 2, complete. There we go. Oh gosh, actually, what are these? These are flines. I've never heard of those. There's so many creatures I've never heard of in this particular game. They like using weird ones that aren't just goblins and orcs. Oh dang. These guys look pretty cool. They're kind of like werewolves, I guess? This one's holding like some kind of weird weapon thing, whip, but they look pretty cool. They're like little wolf guys. Kind of like the gnolls we were fighting. They're related to gnolls, which are hyena people things, the evil. These are chaotic evil as well. They were particularly strong and vicious gnolls that would command their warband. While flines were admired and respected by their lesser cousins, there was no love in the end for the superior breed. If not found on a leadership role over other gnolls, they often wound up as solitary hunters. Interesting. And they don't always worship Yinogu either, who's the gnoll god, essentially. If a gnoll killed a flind, a gnoll would be transformed into a flind itself. That's very interesting. So they're like upgraded versions of gnolls. Oh gosh, a scarf now. Welcome to my world. See, that's the thing. You always found the extensive lore people made in these worlds fascinating, like how people can just have them going on and on with books and movies and games. See, that's the cool part. It's like this cool fantasy world. It's like Lord of the Rings, right? Except this is more popular in a sense, in that people will role play within the universe because there's a lot more just crazy stuff you can do in this. Whereas I think Lord of the Rings is more grounded, whereas this is just like magic. Anyone can cast magic if they, if they really tried hard enough, kind of thing. Or you can have magical items and all that. Yeah, Gnoll 2.0. What kind of scarf do you want, Max? Do you want a particular color or pattern? Well, you answered. We're gonna kill some flies. You got any spells we still need to use? Here, we'll cast the Dwemer and see how that works. Oh god. She rolled and she missed. Okay. So I guess unless it hits, nothing happens.
Go for the eyes.
Oh god.
Eat flaming! Or,
Give it to me
frosty.
straight.
Death!
Well, she's out of stuff now. Do you have anything? I'm just trying to make sure I use their spells because I keep forgetting. But she has a slow poison as a special.
What you want?
Alright, well. You guys just keep doing what you're doing then.
What do you need?
That's bad.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, actually no. Never mind. I have potions in case. Oof. Okay. You go ahead and drink a potion. Keep attacking. I think this is a good situation to probably cast some magic missiles from our wands.
Healer needed right here.
Alright, he's dead.
Don't worry about me.
Of course, we killed him before the magic missile went, so that's great.
Go, go, go!
Ooh, I got a 20 critical hit. Just blashed him down in one blow. Alright. Gonna use another one. I assume we're gonna get some other wands eventually that'll be better, so might as well keep trying to use this one up. All the hard things. Though it might be better to actually use this. There we go. Look, I froze him. Destroy him! Yeah, that's right. They may have destroyed his loot, but that looked cute, right?
Gotta take a shower. Hey, no prob. Thank you so much for raiding.
It's a bunch of two-handed swords, actually. Get a random one? Alright, gotcha. Whoosh. Random scarf, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be... You chose this cool, like, blue and purpley color. Infinity scarf. Is this a... Yeah, this is an infinity scarf. Which basically just means it's a circle. Circle scarf. I shall put it on over top my headset. Whoosh.
Duppa. Oh my goodness, crazy. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Inferno. Here you go.
Figured this would go better with my outfit.
There you go.
Gives you RuneScape vibes? I mean, I don't know, old school isometric game. Definitely different from RuneScape though, because this is not an MMO. This is a single player game where we control an entire party. And presumably better writing. I only played RuneScape a tiny bit when I was growing up, but that one was more about skills and of course doing quests and things from my understanding. Same thing for sci-fi space opera stuff. The only thing, which I know Jet's not here anymore, but sci-fi, I like the idea of sci-fi, but I never get hooked into it, much like medieval tier kind of fantasy. Oh, there's another door. I probably should just go in these. I'm just kind of scared that it's gonna... Or is this where it came from? Maybe where I came from. Well, no, because the one we had was between two cacti. We need to rest anyway. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Something about sci-fi is like... It doesn't surprise me as much. I don't know. Like, I think it's neat, but then I watch it and all, and I'm just like, it's not hooking me in, really. Just something about it. Did I finish my adventures in the mines? I don't think so. Because we accidentally, left through a door, and we went on this map. And now I'm just wandering around. I assume there's supposed to be another way in the mines, and we just didn't quite go down far enough. Oh.
Must revenge!
Dagger, you have the dagger, give it to me! Now can rest forever! Oh, okay. Return to your grave, undead beast. Now we're nice. He's pretty chill. He's not just hitting me. But yeah, take your dagger and leave us alone, cursed undead. I gotta be kind of mean to him a little bit because I am a paladin. At last, the dagger. Return the slab. It's like RuneScape and Command and Conquer combined. I mean, I guess in terms of being a strategy game, maybe. I haven't played Command and Conquer in such a long time. But this is what a CRPG, in terms of an isometric view, is like, max. The other CRPGs are all first-person dungeon crawler games from the, yesteryear, from before this. This was 98. The other ones were all 93 and such. The best thing about this game, you don't need to go on a linear path. Sometimes taking a moment to explore things is funsies. Exactly. Oh, you are still here. You love sci-fi, but it takes more effort to get fantasy to hook you. Don't get me wrong, I love fantasy, but I don't know. It just doesn't grasp me as much as space. Now, he may have died, and you're wondering why, but we gave him a dagger, so he was cursed. I guessed, where he needed his dagger because it was stolen from him. And now he can rest in peace.
Don't worry about
aka
me.
die again. I'm gonna take your money though. That's not cursed. What's this? Potion of Freedom. That seems interesting.
Full plate and packing steel.
This potion acts like a spell of free action when consumed. They can become completely immune to any effects that influence action or movement, whether it is magical in origin or not. Okay, so if we ever get held or something, we can drink this and we're free. That seems useful. Here, I need to give you some more trash. Because I keep picking up all these rings and things myself when you could hold them. Because this is typically the character that I have selected. Something else cool about this game is almost everything has a description. It's particularly special things. I don't think any of these that we picked up are actually special. But any special weapon has like a... Or even the basic things have like this gigantic description for them. And special weapons have like this cool backstory. Like this one was used for like Feast of the Moon ceremonies by a lady who was supposed to come back to life. People forgot about her and she was just trapped in her tomb, and eventually people uncovered the tomb and she was gone and just the sword remained, so they think that she's part of the sword now. It's like all this cool stuff, you know? You don't get that a lot nowadays. Nowadays it's just like, it's a sword and it does ice damage. And that's it. Because magical weapons are supposed to have a backstory to them in this universe. Like, because they're, you know, rare, so to speak. They're uncommon enough to where we find them, like, pretty regularly. Like, you know, within, like, a few hours you'll find a couple. But in-universe, they're supposed to be rather uncommon to rare. Especially the powerful stuff. Don't you hate it when your minions forget about you and are trapped forever and go crazy? Yeah. It's definitely a certain mood. What else did I pick up? Picked up something else. Oh, okay. Potion of Invisibility. Here you go. Oh, wait. There you go. Something I think is very dumb in this game, though, and I understand why, because they want it when you rest, you're in some sort of semblance of danger, but you cannot rest indoors. You have to rest at an inn, or you have to rest outside. That way you can potentially get waylaid by bandits or something. And it's like, it's raining outside. Why wouldn't I just sleep in this tomb, or in this cave, or whatever, you know? It's like, why?
I've done had enough of this.
You're happy that Minx has 2 axes now? Yep. We're going for the dual wielding. Because I was told axes were good. So we're getting dual wielding axes just for funsies.
You want it? You got it. I've got this.
I know that's how I got my name. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize you had a whole band of minions crazy. You got locked in a tomb, went crazy. But hey, that would explain it. You have a mod that lets you rest anywhere. That's why you can sleep in caves and stuff. You have a cool sword too? Do you have like a wakizashi or something? Or like a tonto? Something that's imbued with your evil spirit? I don't think there's any spells we want to change out. Is there? Sleep might be losing its usefulness other than against just giant mobs. We do have to identify quite a few objects, but I don't think now is the time to do them. Right? Or do we? I actually don't remember. Got missiles. Minor drain's kind of useless for her. I don't think anything else is as useful. Just crowd control stuff for now. Alright, let's rest. No, aww. You need to get a cool sword to imbue with your hate and craziness. Alright, no encounters.
I've got this.
Alright, let's travel back to that other mine shaft that we found before. Also, look, that almost looks like a heart. Aw. It's more like a spiral. I don't know what that is. Looks like oddly suspicious. I kind of want to just investigate it. I think it's just like a weird patch of rocks, but it looks weird.
I'm gone.
You know? It just looks strange.
You want it?
Probably
You've
not
got it.
important. Just go around it. Let's go in here. If you could have a magic weapon, what would it be? Oh man, but there's so many. Like, what would you qualify as a weapon? Oh, I found a bunch of ghouls. Ghasts, I mean. What's the difference? Let's find out. Let's look at ghouls first. We killed a couple of those now. I think everyone knows what a ghoul is, though. They're basically just kind of like zombies. They're undead humans that devour the flesh of corpses. Endless hunger for the flesh of the living, never sated, no matter how much it consumes. That is the dismal unlife of a ghoul. That is a quote by Varin, Paladin of the Raven Queen. They're an emaciated, roughly humanoid creature with an almost hairless, mottled, decaying hide stretched tight over its bones. It had the sharp teeth of a carnivore and sunken eyes that burned as if they were as hot as coals. Or as if they were hot coals. And they can paralyze their victims with claws and bite wounds. Interesting. And also the bites inflicted terrible disease, ghoul fever, which deteriorates your health and agility within a day. Any who died from the illness rose as a ghoul at midnight. So basically they're like zombies. Now what about ghasts? Ghasts are floating jellyfish that live in the nether— wait a minute. Huh. Long. Yes. Okay. Oh, they're a little bit different. They're a little more burly. They're a subtype of ghouls. They resembled very closely their undead cousin, except perhaps being just a bit more slender and ghost-like. The stench of death and rot lingered around their undead forms. This stench could often be smelled from 10 feet, a 10-foot radius, and was terrible enough to cause nausea, retching, and in rare cases, even paralyzation. They're immune to charm and sleep because they're undead, though they were known to be especially vulnerable to weapons made of cold iron. They're far more deadly and cunning than ghouls, and their paralytic touch dangerously affected their opponents except for elves. Interesting. Excalibur is a magic sword. I don't know what Excalibur does. Maybe it's just like a plus something. Maybe it does like holy damage.
Go!
We know from that we shouldn't bother. Oh my god. We shouldn't bother inflicting sleep on them. Uh-oh! Oh, he got held. Alright, well in that case... anything here? I could always cast grease on them. Grease isn't that useful though, because they're already here. Actually, how do we cast second level spells? Oh no, they're already here. Could cast web. That could be useful. Oh, it has to be on like a thing. Okay. Let's cast web to hold them in place while we deal with this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, what? Wait, what is the radius on casting web? She's walking up there instead. Like, what? I don't know what she's...
As directed.
I feel like something's bugged with her, where I click to cast a spell and she just like walks to where you tell her. It's line of sight. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to reload this anyway. Okay, so that explains some things. Although she didn't cast her burning hands one time when I told her to, she kept trying to move around other people.
Don't worry about me.
That may have not been line of sight, but... Alright. should probably just halt.
You want it? You've got it.
Okay, there we go. Now they all should be stuck.
What do you need?
Oh, that one didn't get a flip though. Attack that one.
Go!
Holding that guy back, which is very helpful.
Oh yeah, get him.
Alright.
Okay, I probably don't want to
me.
move up in there because it looks
I've
like it's
got
still being cast. Oh, now I'm stuck. Great.
Cool runs, son.
Dang AI. There we go. Okay, so web is interesting. It seems the way with all the AoE spells is they don't, like, generate a thing on the ground. Probably because of limitations of the era. Oh no, we're holding all the bats! Oh no. Yeah, hoisted by your own web spell. Yeah, that would way better. I kind of forgot we had web. But what they do instead is they just cast it, like, they have effects that pop up on the ground, little sprites. The bats are free!
You want it? You've got
Now
it.
they're angry. Try to kill me. Ooh. Chainmail, it's enchanted. Potion of Frost Giant Strength. Ooh. Greenstone ring. Ooh, a wand. Ooh, got a lot of good things in there. A lot of good things. Also, Mink's... what is that status effect? He's nauseated. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Is there a way to tell what these effects do, or you just have to guess? He's obviously nauseated from being near the ghouls. As we read, they stink.
You want it? You've got it.
Is there a hidden door?
This way.
They keep trying to walk through there and it doesn't work.
Don't worry about me.
Weird.
This way.
There's another exit there. They keep trying to go through the wall.
Don't worry about
Now there
me.
may be an illusion, she just can't detect it because her detect illusions is very low. But it looked like there was another door.
You want
Maybe
it?
that goes
You've
into the
got it.
mines. I don't see another door here on the surface. Yeah, good loots. Now, I don't know what the chainmail does. Here, you can have these arrows. Obviously, I'm just gonna have you guys hold onto these because we need to identify them before figure out what they do. They could just be cursed. I mean, you don't know if they're actually just good.
You want it? You've got it.
I assume nausea will just wear off or something over time. I'm not sure how else you would get rid of it other than just by resting. Unless there's a spell to get rid of it. 'Cause I don't think I have anything like that. No.
Don't worry about me.
Oh. There is an ogrillin. Ooh. What is an ogrillin? Sounds like a version of an ogre mixed with something else. The result. Oh yeah, results of the orcs and ogres breeding. So yeah, they're a mix.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty. Death!
Seem to be going down pretty fast.
Flaming!
Die,
Frosty.
pipsqueak.
Death!
Don't worry about me.
What happened? Was that the effect going off? Very loud recovery from nausea, if that was the case. go left and then we'll go back to the right. Oh. You there, is your name Frost? Hurry up and answer. Your answer better be the truth, for your life depends on it. Oh no, this is a lady. I'm not gonna tell you our names, so why don't you and your little Amazons wander back to wherever you came from? Ooh. Yeah, I'm Frost. What of it? That is good. My companions and I have tracked you for many days, and I am to give you a message. You and your friends are to die. Your interference with the Iron Throne may have caused some minor setbacks, but die knowing that your actions were mostly futile. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
They're called?
We're gonna wait until... Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and cast it. Just don't move. Just nobody move. It'll be fine. Oh, good. Okay, they got mages. Bad idea. Cancel the spell. Though, they can't move if they're in web, though. I don't think they can attack either. It's just... I'm just gonna heal you for now. Oh, we didn't move too far out. Just in case
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Focus on probably her. Though she's wearing heavier armor. So go for that one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just take a...
I've got this.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in tank. What else we got? We try casting sleep. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Chaos Shield while we got time. Go for the Reckless Dwemer. I'm just gonna go for something. I have space, so... What happened down here? You ran out of bolts? What happened? Oh, never mind. She's good. I can cast Magic Missile with the rest. I'm curious. No! Dang it. Her spellcaster level decreased. I guess for a little while? I hope that's not permanent. Please tell me that's not permanent, otherwise we just gotta reload. Spell a Pepto. Oh no.
Whatever they need.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Hello? Attack.
My blade will cut you down to
Did
size.
someone say... Oh, wait, what? Frosty?
I need aid soon, lest my hamster...
Give it to me straight.
And we gotta heal him for the sake of the hamster. Also, if you're not familiar, Minx, our guy here, he has a pet hamster in his pocket.
Aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan.
There you go. Who can't become an orphan? Exactly. It wouldn't be fair to him.
What is it this time?
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Frosty.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Okay, now go for her. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to look it up to see if her spellcaster level's just permanently decreased forever, because that's just a reload. Random effects. Okay, hold on. Pause that thought. We're just gonna look it up here. BG1 Wild Magic table. She has wild magic as a sorcerer, which essentially means that she rolls and based on a table things happen. Caster level. Let me see. If it's permanent, that's horrible. Let me see. What effect was it? I'm not seeing the effect. It said her spell caster level decreased. Go back and read that. Because I didn't even get to select a spell again. Where was I? It was earlier in the battle somewhere. Okay. The Hall's request it targeted her. Her spellcaster level decreased by 1. Was that temporary? Or not? Because I don't even see that effect on the table. I see she has a penalty to strength. Maybe that's what it meant? I don't even know where to find her spellcaster level. Because I assume it's just her level. I guess we'll just wait it out and see. Because it's not like an effect on her, right?
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
Oh, she's encumbered. She can't move. Because her strength's subtracted, right. She can't move because her strength's too low to carry everything.
I'll do it!
No, I don't know if that was temporary or not. Does it say anywhere what her spellcasting level is? I don't think so. Chance to learn. This is 75. I don't know. Her strength's back to normal. So I think it's fine? Now I'm confused. I think it just temporarily lowered her level by 1. But I'm not sure. Here, let me see. It may just be incorrect. Sometimes a wild surge may state its caster level has decreased. I've noticed of Nira casting magic missile. This is what the notification pops up. She actually casts more than she should. I'm confused now. Eight? Wait, 8 what? They have caster level in here. This menu looks different than mine, but I think it's just because I have things scaled differently. Disregard that 8. Okay. I just don't understand what happened. Like, if it's a temporary effect or not. Because I know in, like, actual tabletop, magic surges can have permanent effects. I think in here they're all just temporary, but I'm not sure.
Camaraderie, adventure.
And I don't understand the Dwemer, because it says...
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
It says that you It says you're supposed to be able to pick a spell. When cast, you release a sudden flood of wild energy into a desired spell effect. So... I guess you just do it to roll on the table? I guess? And it doesn't... Like, that's all it does, is it just rolls on the table? And it could be something, like, weird. It says you cast it, then you choose from your known list of spells. How does that work? I thought it would like pop up a table like this, and then you just pick something after it successfully casts. But I have never done that. I just cast it and like, yep, she cast it. And am I just then supposed to just use another spell? Like I don't understand how her Dwemer works. It seems that in general, it's reporting the level adjustment incorrectly anyway, according to a lot of people. It's just a bug, but... It's just for that specific spell that she did, the effect was decreased by 1, I think. Maybe. Now I gotta look up how do I use this thing. Because I just never understood how to use this. You can help me, yeah. Explain, how do I use this thing? I thought it would pop up her spell book and then I would do that, but do I just have to cast a secondary spell on my list? All it does is simply let wild mages use the level 1 spell slot to cast any of their known spells. Yeah, how does that work though? Have I just never successfully cast it? As soon as you cast it, at the bottom of the taskbar there'll be a list of all... Okay. So I guess that means I've never successfully cast it yet? Out of like maybe 7 times I've used it. Does that just last forever? Or what? Because I have never once seen that effect.
Don't worry about me.
Because it just doesn't have a duration, so I don't know. I'm assuming what happened is she cast it and some effect was applied, but the game just says
Give it to me
that
straight.
the level was decreased by 1. Because sometimes it happens even when it increases. It just says that. And it looks like her strength got decreased, so I assume the effect was that she just lost half of her strength or something. And the spell level was decreased by 1 or something. Oops. The game just like doesn't... It's not built for this, because she's a character who was added in Enhanced Edition. So it doesn't work. Suffers from -6 strength for 1 turn. That sounds about right. Though she didn't have the weakened status. But maybe it doesn't give them a status effect. There's quite a few that are weakened, so I'm guessing she just rolled a bad one and she got weakened. Yeah, I keep trying to keep her selected for the whole spell, but sometimes it's hard. I gotta multitask. You got a lot of items here. God, there's so many things.
You're a queer fellow.
Here, you can grab all these potions. I think that's it. There's plate, but I think we both already have plate. Yeah, I know she rolls on the table. It's just I figured that even if she rolled something bad on the table, she would still cast a spell. And that's just the trade-off, is you could just have something bad. But I guess you have to roll something to succeed in casting a different spell, period, in order to cast anything. I thought it would do it as the start as I'm casting, and then you just have like a retro cast or something. Potion of Stone Form. Drinking this potion results in a transformation much like the one the imbiber would go through if they returned to stone. Interesting. So you would basically... You would use this if you're just going to stand there and not take damage. Because you can still move. It's just you have, like, stone skin. It says stiffness, though. It ups your saving throws and things, so you can just, like, use that, and it'll last for a whole hour, though. I don't know about that. What else we got? Fiery Burning. Once exposed to air, this oil will immediately burst into flame, dealing 5d6 points of damage with a save to all in the immediate area around the potion. It can be hurled up to around 40 feet. Jeez, it must have a baseball arm. At which point it hits the ground and immediately explodes. Alright. Magic Blocking. This powerful elixir imbues the drinker with immunity to all spells up to and including 5th level. I assume we can only cast up to 5th level spells in this game. At the same time, all spell effects of 5th level and lower are removed from the imbiber. It only lasts for 5 rounds, so timing's necessary. Potion of Power. This powerful elixir is similar to the Potion of Heroism, in that it effectively raises the imbiber's level and can be used by all classes. It affects everything. Hit points, Thaco, thieving abilities, though it does not raise the backstab multiplier. This effect is applied to the base before any modifiers are added. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know if that'd necessarily be good for a thief, unless you just really can't open something. That seems more useful for, you know, these two. A lot of arrows, special arrows. If it isn't working, it's because you haven't gotten the spell selection screen. Yeah. What should happen is you select it, and then it should give you the option to... See, that's what I'm saying. What should happen is you select it, you cast it, and then, like, you select to do it, you hit a target, and then it tells you, here's a bunch of a bunch of spells you can choose. And if it succeeds, then you cast that spell. Like, that's how it should work. I would imagine. But that's not what it's doing. Here, we'll save, and we'll just rest. I don't think we're gonna change our spells anyway. Here, we're not assaulted in our sleep. That's good. Alright, let's just cast it on
My turn to save the day.
I should have selected more than one. Okay, now it's doing it. I think okay. That's never happened before. I guess because she just successfully cast it immediately. I know I can select the spell on the bottom, but that's never happened before every time I've used it. Every time I used it in battle, it was different. Hold, let me make a save here. Just testing. And then I'm gonna load before that battle and see if it's weird in battle. Instead of running around the map trying to find an encounter. Yeah, and slip pigs. Alright. So in battle, if I use it... Okay, it actually selected... I think what happened is I selected a target and then it just canceled the spell. I didn't click down here. That might be what it is. Is I'm attacking a target like I'm supposed to be casting a target. Okay. That's probably what's happening. I can always review the footage. That's probably what I'm doing.
I've got this.
I'm using it like a spell. I have to target something first and thinking after she casts it or whatever I can do it. Yay, now I know! Now I know how to use my ability. Oh, great, there's a mole. I wish I could do it right now, but I didn't rest, so. Though, hold on. Just for testing, we're gonna load that again. We're gonna rest after I level up. I didn't get anything. Land hands increased by 2. More hit points, more lore. Heck yeah, I got a bajillion health now, baby.
So, after giving it some thought, I want to ask you a favor.
Hold on, she wants to talk to us. I guess because I met a certain level threshold. Okay. What do you need?
Even though I first ran away because I was scared, I've begun to think I should find a way to reduce the unfortunate side effects of my otherwise awesome spells.
Huh. Aren't unfortunate side effects the main feature of wild magic? I don't want to say that. What makes your magic so awesome? Ooh. That sounds like a good thing. The main feature of wild magic is the potential to cast something really good. It's not the main feature, but yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Casting wild magic is like playing a flute by ear. I just kinda picked it up as I went along, doing what felt natural. In magical terms, I can play a pretty mean tune. But when I miss a note, the flute shoots fire at everyone. Also, the flute sometimes turns me into a hamster.
Did you hear that, Boo? Maybe she will turn into a hamster, and we will have a little friend for you to wrestle. Aw, Minx. Oh, that's cute. By the way, Nira is an enhanced edition only character, so her lines of dialogue as a new character are voiced, whereas I guess they just didn't want to add in new voice lines for the old characters. And I specifically say that because years later, when they did Siege of Dragonspear, I'm pretty sure that they brought the voice actors back for returning characters. I'm pretty sure. So they just chose not to do that for Enhanced Edition. They did it for a DLC though, that people didn't like, generally.
Promise to keep him away from me if it does happen again.
You can count on me. It's been too long since we've had a good hamster cage match. Oh no. It wasn't the same. Some aged out of their voices. See, that's what I'm thinking, because this game's from 98, and you made a DLC in like... It was like 2016, 2018, somewhere in there. It's like, yeah, it's been a while. It's been about 20 years since these people voice acted these characters, presumably because, you know, most of them aren't in anything else. Like, Minsk is like one of those meme characters where he's popular enough to reappear in other things, but I don't think that happened for a good long while until Dungeons & Dragons became more mainstream, which was in like 4th/5th edition, I think. Just like, you know, 10 years ago. So, yeah. At this point, everybody just has to have different voice actors who are trying to mimic that voice. Some people can do the same voice for 20 years, though. He's voiced by Jim Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh. I didn't know that! I wonder if they're gonna... Well, I mean, I don't want to spoil any data mine stuff, though. If Minx makes an appearance in BG3, because it's rumored that he might be a companion again. He could come back. It's rumored he may be a companion character. But at the very least, he's going to be in the game to some degree according to some data mined voice lines. So, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be interesting. And that's just data mine stuff. Things can always change, by the way. So that's just, you know, something that was planned and they voiced it because they were in the booth, but may not happen, you know. Early access and all that. Or it's just something that they threw in there to, you know, trick people. Because devs start to do that nowadays, especially for early access games where people are data mining. They'll put in fake stuff in order to, like, stir up drama to throw people off of their plans. So, you know. Never know. Yeah, they could easily bring him back, because he is still alive in the current day. This is currently, what, 1376 or something? The modern day, current-ish, it's hard to explain because it's like adventure modules and stuff, but BG3 is going to take place in 1490, I was about to say 3, is it 3? 1492? which, as you may guess, is, you know, quite a ways later. But I believe Minsk is one of the, had like a weird Han Solo moment somewhere in his lore where he got frozen at some point by a spell, along with maybe some of the other adventurers in this canon party. And so he, like, he's still alive. Something happened and he was basically just like put frozen, so to speak. Not necessarily in ice, but, you know, Han Solo'd to where he's alive in the modern day. Yeah, they were turned into a statue. Oh, wait! Oh, that would explain some things. If they were turned into a statue... Because from my understanding, is in... in the Baldur's Gate version of, Betrayal at House on the Hill... I think that's what it is, yeah. Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, which is... I really want to play that version someday, because it's a D&D version of Betrayal at House on the Hill. That takes place in Baldur's Gate, and on one of the map tiles, there's like a little sticky note on like where a statue was, and it's signed by Minsk and Boo. So I'm assuming their statue was put up in Baldur's Gate, and then they became unfrozen or unpetrified. And they just walked off. That's what I'm assuming happened. I don't know for... Yeah, I have to go check the wiki, but... I'm assuming that's what happened. They were put up as a statue of a hero, but it was actually them. Uh-oh. So that seems interesting. Which also makes it to where... I don't know when Betrayal at Baldur's Gate takes place. But yeah, they're just wandering around in Baldur's Gate, so... It could become a companion. And if they do, I have a spot for them prepared in my party. Because I have 2 characters I'm definitely keeping, and then I have this third wheel spot that I'm ready to swap out for whoever, pretty much. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, Nira, hi. You can count on me.
Anyway, wild mages tend to keep to themselves for obvious reasons, but I've heard about one nearby. They say he's very old and wise.
Ooh. I guess any mage would have become wise enough to wise to survive long enough to become old. What a young half-elf like you want with an old man. What is this line? You think he can help you?
Hey, you're smarter than you look. That's exactly right. Someone who's lived so long with wild magic must be able to teach me a thing or two.
Who is this wild mage, and where can we find him?
His name is Adoy, and he was last spotted to the east of Firewine Bridge.
Oh, that's pretty close by, isn't it? Firewine. Is Firewine... That's not the bridge that goes into Baldur's Gate, is it? That crosses the Cheonthar? I don't think so. I thought that was Dragon something. Yeah, I was like, that's not it. Unless Firewine Bridge was that Nashkel Bridge. East of Baragos. Okay, gotcha. I thought it was a location we hadn't gone to yet. Alright, well, if it's convenient, maybe we'll take a look.
Gee, I would have thought you'd be more concerned about avoiding sudden electrocution and permanent baldness. You do like to live dangerously.
I can instantly tell that this isn't the same writing team, though. With the fact that it's like, what would a young elf like you want with that old man? That just doesn't sound like anything else we've encountered so far. Or at least something that makes sense. It would be more like, you know, I don't want anything to do with old people. It would be something like that versus like going for like a weird view. It doesn't sound right.
I've got this.
Nira doesn't stop talking. Thanks, journal. I think she likes me. Nira has become increasingly chatty. It is difficult to know whether she's becoming fond of me or just fond of teasing me. Her personality is as unpredictable as the spells she casts. One moment I think she's mocking me, and the next, well, maybe perhaps she is mocking me in that moment too. So hard to tell with her, with the vast conversations we've had this whole journey, huh? We've, like, literally talked to each other 2 times.
You want it?
And then she
You got
occasionally says, you know, something while we're wandering around that I don't respond to. Yeah. She definitely speaks in kind of like a weird modern, I don't know, not even like modern, but like you can just tell the writers are different, right? She says something I don't respond to. Well, that's how it is, you know? Hello, war dog. Oh my. There'd be a lot of war dogs.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
It sounds like he says like Rosk instead of Raw.
What do you need?
Oh no, bad doggos.
Don't worry about me.
We should probably take a rest soon anyways. I don't think I have lay on hands anymore, right? Yeah, we already used all that stuff.
You want it? You got it.
Weird, that's where we came from originally. I like how we can pick things up from like 15 feet away. I understand why. It's in case you don't want to like stand on top of the corpse, but it's just kind of funny. I wouldn't imagine it's very common for them to put traps just suddenly on the surface, but illusionary things, I would imagine.
I've done had enough of this.
It would really depend on the area. I thought it was like his homeland or a Roskimon Warcry, but the subtitles say Ra. I think he is saying like Rosk, and maybe what happened is the person who was like putting all the lines in here didn't have the script. So they're just like, oh, I think he said Ra? I don't know. Like originally, so that's just what it is. So I hear like a sk sound in there. Rosk! Instead of Ra. So it's probably one of those like weird situations.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Because I've seen that happen before, where the voice lines in the script here don't match. Or it's like obviously they misheard them because like it doesn't make sense and it's just a separate person who didn't know. Did we already go in this one? I think we did. Nope. Oh wait, is this? Oh, I don't know. Hello. Oh, hi.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Don't worry about me.
Oh, hello.
I've got this. Don't worry about me.
Subtitles came later. Yeah, that's probably the case. Someone just went, oh, he's going, ah! It's probably a war cry. Hello, Ra are dead. Just gone. Now that one we've already been in, because that was across from the other one, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's go take a look. I think I've already been in this one though. Yeah. So there's an okay, so we've already been on all these then.
Don't worry about me.
We're
you
good.
want it? You got it.
Let's go over here. Those all just connected to each other. Just one of those misleading things where the map looks like they're all close together, but that's just because they didn't want to make 3 separate map screens. So it's just they look close, but they're not. Ogre Berserker.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
He could be a little dangerous. Oh, you're out of magic missiles. Oh.
Tell me.
I need aid soon, lest my hamster
Give it to me straight.
become an orphan.
Hold on. Leo, thank you so much for the host. I'm dying. His inventory's full. Ah! Quick, give me a necklace. Maybe we should have rested. Alright. Magic missiles. Actually, wait, no. Use this. Minx, you just get out of there.
Kicking for goodness!
Hey! Hey, Minx leveled up too. Nice. And I got a angel skin ring again.
Leo! Thank you for the host.
Ogre Berserker don't play. Oh no, he lost an axe at Bort. Oh no, did he lose an axe? Oh dang, you're right. His axe broke. Oh well. Like it's Iron Crisis. I knew this would happen, which is why I have... You know what? I'm gonna let him take the two-handed for now.
Gets the kick.
Let him take the two-handed for now. We'll save that other one for later. It's up in weapon heaven now. Yeah.
Don't worry
Went to the
about me.
iron graveyard. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and rest. Any other spells I want to have equipped? I'm finding Grease to be not as useful at the moment. Because we already have web now. I feel like Grease is good if things are running at you and you want to slow them down, but I don't think it's that great anymore. Sleep's still useful when there's a lot of little guys, but... Is she level 3 now? Chromatic Orb should actually be pretty decent because it does 1d6 damage and burns the victim for additional 1d8. Oh no, wait. Or is that a spellcaster level, right? Or is that... Yeah, I think that is, because I think we only go up to like 12th level. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good now then. For a first level spell. 1d4 inflicts pain, penalty to all that stuff. I mean, that's pretty good too. I assume it just does whatever the highest thing is, though. But yeah, that's pretty good now. For like a ranged attack, 90 feet. I mean, that's pretty good. Sleep, I'm not sure. Like, I think it's good for crowd control. I'll keep it for now. But I feel like it's starting to lose its purpose a little bit. Because I think most enemies that we're gonna find, like Inferno, can you tell me how much is a hit die? Is that like 10 or 12? Or like what number is a hit die potentially? Or can I tell by looking at the hit, like the enemy bars? Oh no, you said yes. Okay. Because I know it's different per class. And maybe monsters have their own hit die. This is monsters in general, but it's all creatures. Like, I just need to know what, like, the range is. Like, how do I tell? Because I know enemies have, like, they have a bar that has, like, slices in it, but I don't know if that's just a thing. Say a level 3 fighter has 3d10. Okay. So a level 5 monster and lower can be affected. Because I just don't know, like, how much is a hit die? Is that, like, 10? Is that... It'll work until you reach Baldur's Gate. Gotcha. That helps. Because I know monsters have little splits on their health bar, and I didn't know if each of those was a hit die, or if that's just for fun visuals. That's just every 10. I don't know. No. You... All the missiles. Because now, at what level are you? Or level 2 or 3? What level are you? You're level 3. That's actually pretty good now. So, every 2 levels of experience, they gain an additional one. So now she has 2 magic missiles that deal 1d4 plus 1, which means a guaranteed 4 damage and potential for 10. Which is like, you know, for a guaranteed hit, that's pretty good. And she has 3 of them. That's potential like 30 damage or so right there. Just on her own. Yeah, I mean, I know current stuff still uses hit die. It's just I didn't know how much a hit die was, you know? Because I think, like, wizards and things, they have lower hit die than other classes and different things like that. Or they have, like, less hit die per level or something. I don't know. Things are confusing. A level 2 orc would say have 2d12. See, that's the thing. They all have different ones. So it's like I wouldn't know off the top of my head as a player what that would mean. Oh, so it's just their levels, though. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. So that means... Yeah, if everything's around our level... Okay, that's an easy way of looking at it. Yeah, if everything's around our level, which, you know, we're like level 3, so everything's still around us level 3.
Don't worry about
Okay.
me.
Okay. They really they should have just said level 5, and then you just don't know. It would be cool if you could cast, which I know that's not how Identify works, but if you could cast Identify on a monster as like a reason to have it outside of towns and figure out what level it is. Because I think it's only usable in items, right? Yeah. That'd be cool, just like an in-game additional effect or something, right? You could cast it on something to see what level it was. Or yeah, or a divination spell. Yeah, just something else, like another divination one, where it's like, I don't know, analyze monster, or, you know, just call it, just give it a different name that's not like True Sight.
If you saved the day.
Just a very game specific one, so you can just tell. That'd be very convenient. Yeah, at least you have a good in-game reason to know all these technicalities. Let's rest. Rest. Oh gosh, it's 12. I knew it would happen. Alright, well, I'm actually gonna have to call it there. As much as I don't want to. Actually, we'll level up this first. We'll level him up first. Oh no, it is not. No, it's not. It's 9. No, it's not. You liar. You lie. I can see it. I forgot he had, like, as a ranger, he has, like, move silently and stuff. More hit points, good. He has those things, but I guess he can't use them? Or is it because he's wearing armor? Yeah, it's because he's wearing armor. Well, screw that. He doesn't need it. We just need to teleport you to the Pacific Coast. You'd be fine. No, it wouldn't.
What do you need?
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I need to delete some of these old saves. I mean, I guess I don't, just in case I royally screwed up. But we can always look at, like, some of these fine titles I give. Like, I'm trying to give them fun titles sometimes, so I can look back on them and, like, understand, like, where I saved. So we're gonna call this one, I don't know, Middle of the Woods? And still haven't fixed the iron crisis. That'll be the name of this title. We still haven't solved the mystery. I mean, that's not how time works. We just gotta rewind a couple of hours. That way I'll be tired enough to go to bed at a good time. But I have been streaming for almost 4 hours. It is 12. I knew this would happen. I would say another hour, and then it's like another hour and a half, which is exactly what happened. Usually it'd be like 2 or 3. But I'm gonna have to call it there. So, thank you so much to all of you for joining this stream. I always appreciate... Oh, no, it didn't work. Boop. Hello? Boop? Boop? Hello? Okay, it's not changing scenes. Oh wait, I know what the problem was. Never mind. Never mind, I fixed it. Alright, but thank you guys so much. We got so many hosts. We got gift subs and resubs and raids and all kinds of stuff. You guys don't have to contribute money to the streams, but I appreciate it regardless because, hey, you're keeping me alive and keeping me streaming. through monetary support. But even those of you who cannot, I appreciate you just hanging out and chilling and chat with me. If you want non-monetary ways to support, just do that. Just keep me going, keep me company. Or like, I don't know, retweet the stream announcements or something. Speaking of retweeting, haha. Segues. You can join the Discord or follow the Twitter if you want pings as to when I go live, among other things, community discussions. Thank you, Crazy, so much for all these bits on my face. Ah! I appreciate it. I thought it'd be fun to just put it in the middle of the screen there.